1, 2, 3, and maybe 4.
How about a 7 and an 8?
You skipped 6 and 5, so fuck off.
Nobody gives nobody gives a shit about 5 and 6.
Hold on. Really big and strong, cool test for anti-nerds. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, Streamlabs is working the way it's supposed to.
Good.
Alright. Okay, so we are active, and the game is loading. It's taking its sweet-ass time, but it is loading.
6 eternities later.
Oh
we
yeah.
Finally have DT3.
The game is real big, but thankfully outside of the initial load up time, it doesn't seem to have any loading screens. Which, like, it fucking better not.
Perfect. Now.
Oh, I hear it. I hear the sweet, soothing tones of a screen that's really undersized. There we go. Alright, so to make up with the unbelievably like quiet session that was yesterday, I have doubled the volume from 6 to 12 out of 100. I know, shocking. Wow, it is like even at like one tenth of the volume it could be, it's really loud coming through my headphones. So I'm gonna try and keep my voice relatively moderated. And that's when I realized that I fucked up, because I forgot to plug in my controller. Alright.
What a start.
Everyone who's here, say hi to Blitz. He will be guest co-commentating.
I'm here against my will. Call the cops.
Motherfucker, the cops ain't gonna find you now. You're mine, bitch. Alright. Yay! We're back. Now, do you happen to remember what we did last time, Blitz?
You died a whole bunch of times?
Not nearly as much as in the other streams. But yes. So, we beat Nightmare Gate B. We saved the central city. It is now our central hub. We have unlocked this place, which we're going to go into soon. And we have found the literal businessman. Also, regardless of who you talk to with this person, Jerry will always be talking.
Interesting. There's also a shiny thing that you really want but can't get until you get...
Oh look, it's Salad with his bad opinions. Alright. So, this, this is the same music from the last dungeon, which is fine because this room is just a room. And, wow, Jesus Christ. Yeah, doubling the volume really does change it. I know, shocking. So this is the first time in the game where you get to control both characters more or less in the same general space. They aren't controlled simultaneously, but you will have to coordinate their positions and their movements to a certain degree. So, yeah, you need 2 people here. They both have to work together. Yeah. Only one of them is technically active. The person in the bubble is the inactive person, and that person is invulnerable. But in addition to being invulnerable, that invulnerability bubble protects them and the general area from enemy projectiles that will be used and abused later, like everything else in this game. I can't double jump, the game took it away because it's too dangerous. Sick reference to 2011, Brock. Also, tell me if the in-game audio is too loud, because I did pump it up a little. Yeah, basically what I just said. The fate of the world depends on you two getting on. Shocking. Never trust your ex-girl. So someone needs to go down here, and someone needs to go up there. I forget which way is better for each. Also, if you stand idle, you'll get like a mini screen of where the other person is, just so that you know. It's a little loud.
Also, for convenience, and I believe for inconvenience's sake, you need to have both characters in a specific spot in order to exit any given room.
Well, yeah, to like prove that you solved it. I've turned it down by 3 volume notches. Is that better, Salad?
Are you done having shit opinion, Salad?
Hey, look, Zed's arrived. Let's all laugh at him. You wish you were the emissary of hell, Spoderman. Spodermang. Alright, so these switches require a character to be basically positioned over them in order to function. That's simple enough. Well, I crashed into that for nothing. Oh, you watched Homecoming, huh? According to Salad over here, it's about High School Musical 4. How true are those claims? Congratulations. I'm getting really good at these bombs. So,
I mean, I don't think we're ever going to have a game as horrific. I don't think we're ever going to have a movie as horrifically bad as Batman v Superman, but I'm trying to pretend that movie didn't happen.
Was there a High School Musical 4? I don't know. I'm just telling you what I've heard from a guy with bad opinions who is bad.
There isn't, which is surprising.
So
there's only been 3.
This is a steel box that you can't move, but you can move that completely normal box. Also, she can't shoot people, so I'm gonna... Okay, yeah, there we go. He's saying those things. He's doing that thing he does. Hold on. Okay, it just passed by him. So... Yeah!
Oh my god, I totally forgot that was a thing. That Spider-Man took up. That Spider-Man Sentai thing. And like Spider-Man had a fucking giant robot for some reason.
Neat.
What a goddamn trip. Oh, it freezes your momentum. They're going to force you to abuse that, aren't they?
Yep. But not as soon as you'd hope. Wow. What an unbelievably creative opinion. Yeah, both characters need to be within the field to move on. Wait, what? What's this about leopard furries? Who's Leopardon?
Wait, what?
I don't understand what's happening in the chat. I'm gonna let you decrypt that as I enter this cutscene. Because Mega Man X is back.
You're really fucking small. Why are you using your X?
He's a lot bigger than he was in the first game, I'll tell you what. He was like a third of Jerry's height. Now he's like... Shit, he's nipple height. He needs to find key locations. What have you found? It's everywhere. Everything's infected. Oh, yeah. Oh, you were watching the actual Spider-Man. The Japanese, pseudo-sentai / tokusatsu. I don't know that whole deal.
Yeah. All you need to know is Spider-Man had a sick ride and a fucking robot for Japan.
Alright, we ran into a bag of spilling and we're trying to get new abilities because the old ones don't exist anymore. Who is your ex? Yeah. It's my ex! How dare you keep talking about me like I'm your ex, even though I am? We heard you had access codes for the Sector East of the Greatest Stretch. We need them. Jeremy's gonna get them. Be careful, an access point to the vault is out there. It starts scattering data when you get close. Yep. It's very strange and spooky. Make sure it don't break. I will be here to continue my scans. By the time you get back from doing whatever you're doing, I should have found something useful data for you. You do that, and we're done here. That was literally the entire mini dungeon. It was a single room. Let's move on.
Motherfucker.
What's going on?
Shark and a cobra. Let's put them together and make a boss. No, wait. A common mob.
I just skipped some dialogue. I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was gonna pop up the moment I entered through that door.
You ruined the playthrough!
Hey! Look who's here! We have a guy. A very special guy. Ew! Of all the things to recommend, why Phil Fish? Salad with the bad opinions. The train never stops. I wouldn't know because I have streaming mode on. What? No, that was... Oh, great. Something... Oh. Yeah, she's complaining about why she isn't usable. So, this leaf is... Okay. That, like, Doot dropped a single jump input. And I got hit when I shouldn't have gotten hit. I don't know what's happening.
Your controller's freaking the fuck out again.
Fez looks fucking boring, dude. Yeah.
It's a shame you don't have the. It's a shame you don't have the ridiculously expensive 3DS.
I might have
recording software.
I might actually have to use. Oh god, I could play fucking Trauma Center on that shit. Do you know how much Trauma Center I could play on that shit? Like a lot. Anyways.
Oh man. I might actually have to like send you my DS with its recording mod, and then you could play Trauma Center on stream.
Could I finish it in a day? I don't know. I think I'd quake from the pressure. It's just really annoying tracking enemy when you see it stop and aim its stinger at you. It's going to charge toward that point stinger right at high speeds. Yep. Yep. This particular music apparently is a high definition version of an OST used in Super Mario World hack created by a forum called the Talk House. Like Zephyr with the deep fucking pulls. So
I mean, if you like platformers, Fez is okay. It's just I can't associate with that game because of reputation.
You're one of those people who can't separate art from the artist. Yeah, the fact that the screen was getting statikier and statikier means you're not supposed to go there. And the reason that I can actually use this guy. I can use him as a boost and get this now. I just need to do it at the right time. I
mean, I guess
There we go.
I don't know. I mean, I was able to separate myself from Lisa, but I never had any attachment to the first place.
What's wrong with Lisa? Or rather, the person who made Lisa. Oh, this is a whole thing that we're not going to get access. Ignore that gauge in the top center there. That's not relevant. That's also a different mechanic.
Yeah, you're not going to be allowed to use that. Not yet.
Who said that was something I use? That's a limitation, son.
It's midnight. My words aren't wording right. Birds.
Yup. There are... birds. This game has them. There we go. There we go. Why I do this?
Zephyr, if you're actually listening, I hope you make the bird thing like a signature of any games you make.
Oh man, that's a direct request.
I know, I shouldn't be asking things like that, but it's like your defining feature now. Birds.
I mean, that's really only the case because of 3, and the reason he did that was because of his whole bird-watching obsession. Was that it? Was that all the decoding we needed to do? Just kill like 3 bees? Nice. But will the cheese also be there?
So, Ilvo, when's your 100% night terror mode run?
Night terror? Huh. That's a good question, Mega Man.
No, I don't even think that would be fun to watch, to be honest.
I need to beat this game, like... Oh, come on! I really want to make it over to the end there, because I can, and there's probably something hidden there. I want to see what it is. And I got hit by the spikes. The spikes. Spikes is a slur. Don't tell anyone. Don't ban me from Twitch, please.
I'm telling the guy who banned Yandere Simulator from Twitch.
Your sarcasm is appreciated, Zephyr. Oh, look, the birds helped because I scared them into coercion? I got heart energy expansion, which is something I can't use. Now, I think Claire can hop over this better. Yes, she can.
Too bad you can't use it yet. Huh?
Huh? Yeah, I don't have hearts.
Oh, right.
Oh, oh, oh. There we go.
You weren't.
Here, there are more death-filled pitfalls. Interesting. Also, the message says sometimes the cues can be helpful.
What game is that cave entrance from? I think
Is the what?
I want to say the cave door thing that looks like a cat.
You want to say Bubsy?
I
Your heart is screaming Bubsy out to you, isn't it?
It's either Bubsy or Pete.
Oh, Bubsy, my Bubsy! Hello?
And he's getting a new fucking game.
You're a new person. Hello, cousinor.
Hello, have you accepted Bubsy into your heart? That's your true Lord and Savior?
I'm actually impressed that... I noticed you on here last stream very briefly. And then you actually subscribed to my YouTube channel because I pay attention to things, unfortunately.
Like, I wasn't entirely sure, Zephyr. For some reason I was like...
I could have made it up there,
maybe?
God damn it. You are, huh? That's fine. I'm gonna keep doing this until I can get that fucking skill point. You bet your bomb dollar. I just wish you
just wait and... Why don't you just come back later when you have to double jump and...
But what if I do it now? Then I get more skill points earlier, which allows me to make parts of the game easier. Theoretically.
Theoretically.
Oh my god.
Depends if your controller cooperates.
Okay. So that's the deal with this. Hold on, is this a secret? No, it's not. It said there were bombless pits. I should have paid attention. Tell me nothing about the additional content. I'm glad you're doing good on the secret bosses that I know exist, and that's all I know about them. Please. Oh,
yeah, but Zephyr himself spoke. It's Pete. It's from a Mickey game, probably.
Probably Mickey. Is Sephiroth a secret boss? That's a good question. We'll find out together.
Wrong franchise, Zedra.
Really? Oh no, I was supposed to keep going in order to get the Lakitu to spawn, and I could have used him to get the quiver. God damn it, this is really hard to do. Because you have to do this like twice. Once in order to get the skill point, which I'm questioning if it's even worth it to get at this point in time in the game.
Oh. We can't meme out the death counter anymore because the game actually provides one.
There we go. That's one. You can hear bird chirping. I wonder if like half the sound effects Zephyr added in the new update were just various bird chirps. I mean, they were probably already in the game, but like, I can totally imagine him like, new update, it's all birds. I mean, like, the patch notes that he's been putting out have been very bird comprehensive.
And yet, we will never forget his one true shame. The update without any bird-related content. Perfect. Get on it, Zephyr. Procedural bird generation.
I mean, like, I had enough of that shit in, I had enough of that shit with DT1's Shroud generation. I'd rather not relive that hell of my life again. And there we go, boys! Yeah! Is it gonna be Infer K? Unlimited bird works. I am the bird of my sword.
Zedra, my nose is bleeding. That pun was so bad, it physically
He's just
hurt
Zed.
me.
Alright. Oh, we're almost at the Access Gate. Neat. We might be able to start Gate 3 a little earlier, or, a little earlier than I anticipated. Oh boy. That's right. So that's a thing. So I would like to point out that this particular section of the map right here has a downwards opening. So that's probably that, and the excessive amount of shrubbery is a big clue that you can just drop down here. And this is a secret area. And can I make it with my current abilities? Maybe if I use Claire.
Oh. Game 1. Why do you do this to me?
I mean, you're not the one playing.
No, one of the weapon types in the game that I'm playing is
Ever
a spinner.
Oasis?
Yep.
That probably wasn't intentional. Also...
Oh, I doubt it was intentional, just... I'm already seeing the memes. I'm already seeing all the Tumblr shit posts.
Also, let's be clear here. Twilight Princess was the original popular fidget spinner.
God damn you.
I'm right.
Ruining
You know it in your
my
heart
favorite-
to be true. Submit! Zed, Blitz is playing Ever Oasis. Damn it.
And it's fucking great. I love this game. Okay.
Let me just clear out these enemies.
Whoa, Mega Man.
Oh, baby! Yeah, it's the game by Grezzo. And I believe if I jump up here, I get back here. And now I have to kill these things.
I was not expecting this game. Like, when I first heard of this game, when I first saw the trailers, I was like, oh, this game looks like it's going to be at least be interesting. I can't wait for IGN to shit all over it. And then suddenly this thing's getting like 8s and 9s, and I'm like, okay, I gotta buy this immediately.
This part's a little difficult because you have bees and you have bullets. I have to not die by bullets.
Something hits and bees.
Okay. Damn it, come on. Oh, how did that not count? Damn it. I wasn't above it. Alright, I got one. Blitz, I'm thinking, Zed does have a Slack that he has more or less to himself, and I use that in order to chat with him, and if I invite you to that server, all three of you can commenting on the stream at the same time.
Slack.
Sorry, not Slack, I meant Discord.
I was about to say.
Slack is something the old gods use.
You mean like Skype?
I mean, maybe? It's like New Age. Ah! That one was close. The timing's perfect.
New Age retro Skype.
Sure. Come on.
Wow, I'm actually fucking ashamed of myself to make an Earthbound joke.
Why is that a shameful thing again? Earthbound's great. Okay.
Yeah, but like,
I'm gonna reset
I had to reach for that. I had to reach for that, so it doesn't fucking count.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, it's for boring people.
Oh, almost got it. Almost died. It's used by businessmen.
Goodbye, strange horned fellow. I'm going to miss your ability to turn into a ball.
What a sick ability. He turns into a stress ball, and I get shot by a bullet because this fucking... Like, I know I can get this heart piece now.
16 deaths later.
I mean, that'd be generous. I've already lost 3 heart containers, so off to a rollicking good start. Sure thing, Zephyr, but did it really need to have, what's it called? They really need to have Fred's added? Oh, they respond to you personally. That's neat. Come on. Oh, fuck. Zephyr, be honest, is this just a fucking timing juggle? Son of a bitch. Oh my god. That's not what I wanted to do with that jump. How did that miss?
Wait, nice to people.
It is a timing juggle. Thank you, Zephyr. Oh! Yeah. No. Yeah. No, yeah. Yeah, no. No. Please. I'm so close to those pots. Oh, God. There we go. Woo. No. I refuse to die yet.
Seeing this 30 seconds into the past is making your commentary really fucking stressful.
You gotta build that tension for the audience. Okay, so at least I don't...
God damn it. Earbuds, stay in my fucking ears.
And we're done. Another skill point.
Alright.
How many skill points do I have? 11. Not as much as I'd hoped. But we are fighting a lot of the same general enemies, so... I mean, there's only so much you can do with that. Hello, Demon's Crest Fish. What are you doing here? Bomb. Water. Entrance I can't reach. I think I've only died like 3 times in this general area, so I expect to die at least once more before I make it to the gate.
I think you'll be fine. Roll 3 after all.
I mean, that's not how that rule works. Yeah.
Oh, Zephyr, I'm just gonna say, I think you'll enjoy Ever Oasis because it is full of birds.
I did it! No deaths in this room. I activated the thing, and here's the warp, and there's the gate, and there's no text, and we're just gonna go in. And of course, Access Gate 3 is Transylvania, which is to say is Castlevania based, as evidenced by Super Castlevania 4 Belmont just entering her. Finally get to do something. So, much like how the last gate was Jerry exclusive, this gate is Claire exclusive, which means you will be dealing with slightly different running physics and a brand new set of abilities. Everyone has complained every step, every way. Objective this time is much more straightforward than the last gate. Wow! Illiteracy shaming! Alright! And then it's all back into no one can cook. Cooking is impossible. We're part anime, so we can't cook. This is the truth of the matter. Yep. Early Castlevania titles. Oh, God! What a sick gag. Do you get it? Also, she has a whip. She whips her hair.
Back and forth.
No. I mean, like, that was obviously coming. Hold on. Just goes in a straight line.
I know, but the way you just, like, immediately know.
Hello?
I'm easily amused. Just goes in a straight line. Jump over it.
I mean, I can just kill them. So, Claire has a slight bit of an extra cooldown on her hair whip. She does not attack nearly as fast as Jerry does, but in exchange she has more power per hit. Both are useful in different situations. Jerry's sword is more useful for attacking upwards. Claire's is more directly straightforward. Castlevania 1 had those Panthers in the first level, which is why these things were used. The original Panthers had a small leap when they reached the edge of a platform, which I decided against. So these just run straight forward. I mean, like, I love me some Castlevania. I love me some Castlevania that isn't just fucking... I haven't watched the Netflix series yet, so I don't... I hear it's very pretty? Wonder if chicken is hidden in the walls. I should probably scan that vampire bat when I can. Also, there are power-ups hidden within the walls, like this whip power-up.
Wait, what Netflix series are you talking about?
I mean the Castlevania animated web series? That is a thing that exists? Written by Warren Ellis? There we go.
This is the first I've ever heard of it.
Well, it came out...
under a fucking rock again.
Yeah.
So.
We have a lot of fire, weak to explosions, weak to holy wars, so gee, I fucking wonder what we get in this area. Death animations.
Netflix, there are 4 episodes. Thanks for reminding me, I need to leave what so I can get.
So I take 4 whip hits. And also there is walled chicken. Unfortunately, it will heal a single heart. Heart container, rather. Not to be confused with actual hearts.
Oh, right, ammo.
Oh, that was a really easy room. I don't know how I feel about... No, wait, I know exactly how I feel about this. I enjoy the multitude of difficulty curves hidden within a general enormous difficulty curve. Because this is how this game keeps its pacing interesting on a gameplay standpoint.
Hmm.
I should kill that skeleton when I get the chance.
Mm,
Now,
one, of course, I may as well.
I'm not gonna get that heart piece now. Not heart piece, that heart container. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of confusion about that shit in the future. So this guy's can just straight run across 2 tile wide gaps. Eat your heart out, Mario. And this, I believe, is important. Hold on. Can I not jump up there? Or am I crazy? No. Alright. Large vampire bat, otherwise known as a vampire bat. That is large. Gets a target. It strikes a spot. And, yeah. For the first boss of the gate, I didn't want something too difficult as it's Claire's first few moments with melee combat. Couldn't be too easy either since this is a decent amount of hours into the game. I died an embarrassing amount of times to this boss when I first played against him. So, as is the tendency, everything can breathe fire now. Because why not? I missed. Oh!
It feels so weird to see the 8-bit Castlevania environment, Super Castlevania 4 enemies.
I don't think this is from Super Castlevania 4. I mean, I streamed that game, and I don't remember fighting this boss.
It looks like something that would belong in it. I wonder what game it's from, then.
Probably one of the Genesis games. Okay. Alright.
Most likely. Those games that, like, I barely remember of. I don't think it's Rondo. I don't think it would be Rondo of Blood, because I played Dracula X Chronicles,
so
and
I'm
I
just
never fought.
face-fucking him because he's almost dead. Shockingly, when you focus on dodging, bosses become a lot more doable. So, thankfully, as opposed to 20 times I died against this guy the first time I went through DT3, I killed him on my first try. Yay. So, of course, music change.
And the camera snapped really awkwardly.
Did it? Oh yeah, it did.
When
because it released its lock.
Recenter.
It released its lock.
And it just clumped back into place.
Okay, I'm gonna scan these skeletons while I have the opportunity. Froze bones. It has a bone for you.
10 bones.
Yep.
What do we have here? Oh, cannibal eats status. Note to bird. Note to self. Bird mass is too hot.
Fuck! Video game, why? God damn it, the controller disconnected and I can't move. It's stuck running right. I had to disconnect the controller.
Hurry, start mashing at the keyboard.
Thanks God. No, like literally the right directional pad was just stuck because it disconnected for no reason. God damn it.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Either your USB port or the controller itself is kind of fucked.
Huh. This shit's happening more and more frequently, and like, I swear next stream I'm gonna actually get a working fucking cable. There we go. I forgot that was there. One, two. Thankfully, these guys only shoot 2 times and not 3. Which means you can react faster. Actually, I don't think your whip can destroy their fireballs, which, I'm not used to. Hold on. Scan. The bat was from Darkula X. Thank you, Zed. Build Darkula. Yeah. Ghost, Strain Heart Energy. A small enemy that's weak to Pierce. Another recycled GT1 AI. Fair enough. They're slightly faster. Except in the distorted difficulty where they actually move a lot faster. Bip, bip, boop, bip, boop. I need to kill the Skelebones. But first I need to kill this big man. I killed the big man. Up, up, no! Did that do 5 damage? That does 5 damage. Okay. Thankfully, the top is easier than the bottom. And due to stun, they will replay their bone throwing animation and not throw any bones. Yep. It is a little difficult to see their bones in this background. I will admit that. Am I allowed to live? I think, yeah. For me, it feels like the Castlevania gate goes through the most graphical changes of any game in the game. Axe Armor. That's not what I wanted to do. I have no idea what that does by, like, apparently if you right-click with Chow, it's a function. It's not game important, but you can do it. And you can just put a crosshair on top of the screen. Yeah.
That's strange.
Apparently Chow can do a lot of things if you have access to a middle mouse button. Like, she can paint graffiti on the walls.
That is amazing, and I'm actually kind of upset that you're stuck using a really shitty pad thing.
Uh-huh. Of course. So there's gonna be something similar, but not quite as punishing as the Medusa Head and Axe Armor room. Oh look! It's a thing! It's a really good thing. Because we get the Belmont's Dagger.
And
the
no,
damage,
it doesn't...
the
and
damage...
no, you can't throw it as quickly as you can in Castlevania Symphony of the Night. That would be unfair.
Yes you can. You might actually be able to throw it a little faster. Yeah. But of course it does cost hearts. And although hearts do regenerate, or heart points, it is a pierce weapon that does slightly more damage than the... Okay, alright. It does slightly more damage. There we go. Yeah, you can't destroy any of the Castlevania projectiles, which I'm not used to. Alright, there's a gap near the end. Oh boy. There we go. Making my way through the game. I got killed. Wait, I feel like there's a lot of potential Soofs I'm missing. Yep, yep. There we go. So, ironically enough, these tiny hearts heal 5 hearts, which allows you to abuse the fuck out of these daggers.
Because they only cost 1. Wait, did I just... Oh.
They cost like 7. They cost 8 to be precise. And you can make them cost less later on. In fact, let's do that right now. The skill tree. Now we have the Gate 3 upgrades available. Reduce the amount of hearts consumed by Belmont's dagger by 1. Well, how about that noise? Boost the stun time of Hair Whip attacks by 1. That's extremely useful. Reduce the amount of hearts consumed by Belmont's Holy Bar by 1. Boost the damage dealt by Eclair by 2%. We want that. Boost the recovery rate of hearts by 14%. Yeah, okay. So, I just gave myself a 6% boost in damage, and also, I am getting item drop rate up, but let's go for the hot and spicy extra 5% boosted damage that I can't equip. How do... Wait. Unequip. Okay. So just press triangle in my specific case. Yeah. There we go.
More
That's what I
damage.
want. Alright, we are moving on platforms. Was that gap supposed to scare me, Zephyr? That gap did not scare me, Zephyr. Oh! Sick axe puns! Only on Ilvo stream. It's the most obvious one you could think of. Oh, I can scan these, that's right. You. Yup. Don't get hit by them, they drain heart energy. Oh, Medusa heads that also drain your hearts. Great.
Lovely.
I mean, they have to do something now if the hit stun from the Castlevania games isn't here.
Is it really hit stun that was the big problem with these things? Because I was pretty sure it was the knockback.
I'm sorry, yeah, knockback. That is technically what I meant. Oh god! They're weeb heads.
Like, you had enough, goddamn. I mean, there was enough iframes that hit stun didn't really matter all too much in that cast, at least in the Dracula X Chronicles.
This looks like a
Which is,
thing.
you know, Rondo of Blood, but like the knockback was obnoxious.
Look
you
at
get hit with something, you go
look at this raw
flying.
setup for a boss room. It's Def.
Kind of fight.
Is that not the same Def from Super Castlevania 4? Because he was a thing. There won't be any stun locking of Holy War this time. Blah blah blah. Turn back and maybe we can let you exist. So this is the first time an aggressive NPC actually talks to you. So of course villains are villaining. And apparently this guy was just
Because
stuck in the
evil and
vault.
stuff.
Yup. A lot of bots to put away. Loose data. Blah blah blah. Tested it on many of the old worlds. I'm one of the bots created from these tests, and I was stuffed away into that cursed vault. Who cares why it happened? I'm out. I'm gonna do bad things. Regardless of whether I know that this is all a game, I don't care. I don't want to cure cancer. I want to turn people into dinosaurs. And right before the boss fight starts, the boss fight proceeds to not start. So he just fucks off. Suddenly 16-bit. Let him turn people into dinosaurs. This is clearly a remix of Simon's theme from Castlevania 4. I have no issues with that because Simon's theme is fucking the best. The castle is really small. That's really weird. We're already on our third warp point. Oh look, it's the spike traps from SC4. Oh god, so good. Oh look, the balls on chains are back. Are they going to achieve their final form like they did in the first game? I know the answer, and anyone who doesn't is gonna find out when they watch this inevitably on an archive. He says, unaware of his own dwindling popularity. Yeah, slide tech. I had to use the analog stick in order to do that correctly.
Flails.
No
Flails,
hits.
my favorite hazard.
Alright. The Belmont's Holy Water. We have it. Action button C. Blah, blah, blah. How dare you be helpful? I don't need to know the controls to your video game, Mega Man. I'm a strong, independent girl who don't need no video game. Wait. There we go. So now with Holy War, we, like, holy shit, do you get the full entourage of your abilities way, way, way faster than in the Zelda area. You have to do, like, 2 dungeons and 3 spook-em-ups and a whole smangerang. Like, lots of shit. Also, that's an Invisible Man.
Well,
really weak. Really weak.
At least setting-wise, it's sort of implied that they would do that for the Zelda theme, because you're only allowed to get one item per dungeon.
Ah, yes, the dreaded setting themes. So if you're noticing, there's a lot of power-ups here that I'm just outright skipping. And that's because out of all of the gates, Gate 3 is the only gate in the game where you are not going to be able to get everything on your first run through. Literally because there are some parts that require power-ups that you just don't own.
Backtracking!
You love it. Alright, so... Water...
You know, I can understand why the Zephyr chose this.
Shit, I'm out of hearts. I'll have to kill them the old-fashioned way with my new-fashioned old whip of hair. It's new in how old it is.
Like, I understand why, in terms of gameplay, Zephyr decided to use the Holy Water from Symphony of the Night. I believe it's Symphony of the Night, the one that, like, shoots upwards. But I've always been more partial to the Holy Falls along the ground. I guess that's just a personal preference.
It may be.
Or just shit taste.
God, Brits! Why do you have to ruin my stream with your shit taste? I have no idea what you're talking about, by the way. I haven't played Symphony of the Night. I mean, like, that's a potential stream game if I can get a PlayStation 1 emulator running. So for some reason, these don't go all the way down to the ground. Which is fine by me.
I mean, a PS1 emulator isn't entirely necessary. PSP emulator on a 100% save the Dracula Edge article, since that has Symphony of the Night packed into it.
Yeah, on my toaster. On my enormous toaster. That can't even run Phantom Rebirth. Pharaoh Rebirth. I keep messing up the name to that game, and it's really frustrating.
I mean, a PS1 game running on a PSP, I would be very...
it's your favorite sections, Blitz. Flails and dudes.
Flails!
I did it without hurting myself at all.
I honestly... I don't know what it is, but I just love flails as a hazard in platformers.
Alright.
And the fuck is that?
I needed to throw out another... Oh, look! Unique game over messages. So, the reason I want to do it on the PS1 is because I want the original voice acting. Because, yeah. Shit.
Like... Okay, I get it, but I don't know. I just find that the PSP version is just the definitive version of the game.
Okay, there we go.
I mean, it doesn't have the Saturn version's extra content in it, but at least it has. At least they were able to put in the Maria fight and make the Maria. And make Maria actually somewhat interesting.
Shit. I messed up. Yeah, this particular room... Okay, Claire's gonna keep complaining again. Everyone don't pay attention to Claire. I'm being really rude right now. Oh, shit. No, go, go, go!
Yeah, Claire, how dare you?
Give me that. Wait! Are you serious? No, I can use the... I can use the holy water to explode the wall in order to hit that switch from above. God damn it. I am getting farther and farther with each run, so that's good.
You missed like a couple of deaths to Spiky.
I am busy
Spiky
trying
walls.
to do well. I
Now
am
say-
having mixed success.
Now you say nothing of the super boss.
Hey, I did it! Was a man but a miserable pile of secret? I don't know, Zephyr. Maybe it's a missing grammar word. Cousin, you're lucky. You did that off-screen. I'm probably gonna have to do that on-stream. Alright. So, this is Dracman. I don't recognize which version of this is it's from. Dracula also talks. Jerry is immediately mad that Claire's not memeing straight out of the gate. And now Jerry is like, no, but do it though. I mean, yeah, it will. I don't doubt it. I mean, you have to understand that for really tough things, I reserve the right to practice it off-stream. And I only count on-screen deaths. So, even if I beat it off-stream, I still have to do it again, live. So, Claire agreed with him once, and he immediately got, like, half chub. So now they're aware that even though they're speaking in text, they're not speaking with actual voices. And there's no wine glasses, they say. So Dracula is the one flipping the script here, which is great. Danmakula, great. You shouldn't have much trouble with it. Not seeing anything different. Teleport specific maps, use fireballs, and then fireballs, and also fireballs. Dracula's never been all that hard in the Castlevania games. Are you sure about that, Chow?
Quietly staring at Dracula X Chronicles.
Forget Dracula X, Circle of the Moon. I also had a hell of a time dealing with the Super Castlevania 4 form, even when I found the fucking, meat shower secret. Where you get rained on by lots of meat. Yeah.
I can make a crude joke, but nothing's coming to mind. And I hope my game isn't coming on mic. It probably is, though.
So, something really nice about this particular boss fight is that there is an indicator that shows you where Dracula's gonna teleport to next. Which a lot of Castlevania games don't have. Also, he's already at half health. And now he's shooting 3 fireballs, finally. I don't think he can...
the game, his health bar doesn't, like, crack and shatter as his health gets lower.
I mean...
I liked that detail.
Alright. He's throwing lots of wine glasses, gentlemen! Now here comes my favorite part of the... So remember when they complained about him not having his wine glass? It's because he had a whole wine cellar of them.
This is almost as great as the I want to be the guy iteration of the fight, where you can die to the wine glass at the start of the fight.
Ah, that was close. Sometimes being too far from your opponent can be a bad thing. Noted. Why is Dracula, of all people, resistant to the Holy War?
He built up some tolerance after, after the Dracula X Chronicles, where you could, and Symphony of the Night, where you could literally cheat the fight just by using...
Okay, yeah, I know what they're saying by...
Hydra Storm.
Yep. Oh. Yep. Yep. Oh, that one was really
thing.
slow. I was... Wow, okay. if you're at just the wrong distance. Thankfully, he does seem to be incredibly pattern-based, which helps me out, personally. So I don't know why he's making, like, blue tufts where he's not going, despite the fact that the last, like, set of the phase is rather clearly telegraphed. Yup. It's just a matter of attrition. Just wait it out. He's shooting out 5 now. Alright. Got him! 1 death. Very nice. Yeah. So, Jerry compliments her and then immediately tries to take it back when she's appreciative of his comment, because he's aware that he's an asshole. That's literally the depth of that conversation. Where it be? Where's the program chip? Dracula's the final boss of Castlevania, and I just killed his ass. So, Death is here, and he's like, no, you're gonna come to my castle. I have my own separate real estate. So, that's the Revelaton.
Yeah, well, I'll make my own castle with blackjack and hookers.
That is indeed a reference I understand. So, congratulations. It turns out that the flipped has once again been script. Yes, that's the sentence I wanted to say. That was again Dracula x Dracula. Thank you, Zed. So, once again, the script has been flipped. Instead of Dracula being the main villain, we have Death being the main villain, which leads to a weird pattern in the first 3 gates where, like, the actual main... Oh my god, every time that happens, I just freak out a little, because I hear something disconnecting and nothing's changed. And I'm worried that sometimes it actually is a thing, and it is. Anyways, the point of the matter is that in the first gate, Bowser was the mid-boss, Cacklea was the real boss. In the second gate, Ganon was nowhere to be found, and you fought an Aqua Serpent from Super Castlevania 4 as the final boss, with Shadow Jerry being ferried away someplace. In Gate 3, Dracula's the mid-boss, technically, and Death is the final boss. There's always more, Jerry. Also, we've upgraded the graphical style again.
So now we're in the PS1.
I like the progression of this. There's no silver and gold ring. So, Jerry, aka possibly Zephyr, speaking through his avatar, giving honest confessions that are completely irrelevant. But I'm glad you shared that with the class, Zephyr. So, hold on.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but...
You're gonna go? You're gonna sleep?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to bed.
Alright, that's fine.
I hope you all have a wonderful day.
There's that, Blitz. Zed, you're free to take his place. Ooh. So, yeah, this particular part requires you to do this. Jump over here. Fail miserably. Alright, hold on. I will set this up real quick. Doot-doot. Doot-doot. Oh, that is a thing that I saw. Huh. I don't know comics, so that picture doesn't mean all that much to me. Hold on. I am in your server's channel. I'll have to see how wrong Blitz is later. Don't be scared, take the plunge. Huh, that's a very suspicious hint. So, what that means, I'm glad I saw this. I'm glad there's a hint to it, actually, because,
Dix.
like, hey, Dix! How are
Hey,
you,
Dix.
Dix?
I'm doing good, Dix.
So, for anyone who noticed, this innocuous pit that you jump over is the only one in this map. And that sign said, don't be scared, take the plunge. So we're gonna jump down it, and it turns out it leads to a secret room that's seemingly empty.
I'm not there yet.
Oh, you'll be there soon.
Oh, I think I'm at it. You just jump in. No, that wasn't it. Was it?
I got a bunch of things. I got 2 things. Shit.
You got a heart. And another heart.
So I have to reactivate these switches?
So hearts are like Castlevania hearts and...
Yeah, and
That's
chicken
really-
is Zelda hearts. I know, it's a little confusing.
Yeah.
Have you made any progress on battling Kaidos?
No, I'm planning on streaming it tomorrow. I've
Fun
been playing Final
times.
Fantasy 5.
Hidden wall chicken that heals you for a single heart.
I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy 5.
Final
like that
Fantasy
game.
555.
Although yesterday I kind of pissed at it because
Ooh, I actually
I-
scanned the bat.
I opened a chest and there was a monster in the chest, and that was fine on its own.
Good old copy and paste AI pasta.
I wish I could. It was easy to win, but the reward for beating that monster in the chest was a weapon called the blood weapon, or the blood sword.
Zed, are you
Hey.
doing 4-job Fiesta?
No,
Okay, no, he's just playing for the game normally. This is a new
yeah,
guy.
I've never played it before, and I'm playing. it for
I've
the first
also
time.
never played it before, so whenever people are like, oh, you should do 4-job Fiesta, I'm like, but I hate job systems in the first place.
Yeah, he explained yesterday why he hates it.
Was it yesterday, or was it like a week ago?
I think it was the other day, like on Sunday.
So, a while ago.
Yeah, it's like 2 days ago.
So, like,
It's-
a while ago.
It's Tuesday. Anyway, it's my first time going through it. I'm right now planning on going through all the Final Fantasy games. I might replay some of the ones I've already beaten. Except 2.
Uh-huh.
Fuck 2. I fucking hate 2 so much. Like,
Are you gonna play
I-
through 3 on a system that's not the DS, and then use save states for the final dungeon because fuck that shit?
I might. I'm not sure. Because I have
Ooh,
not.
there is a
played,
thing there.
I played Final Fantasy 3, but I didn't get like super far in it. I got to like a gold castle or something, I think.
Yeah.
And I plan to start that over again and just beat it. I might play the NES version. I don't know how bad it is. Just something I'm.
Am I crazy in thinking there's an SNES version of Final Fantasy 3? Because I think I might just be thinking
You
about Final
are-
Fantasy 6. Oh god!
No, you're thinking about Final Fantasy 6.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Damn you,
Fucking-
America, Japan! I found
I-
another heart piece.
It's
Also,
blame the
I
Blame
did
the SNES for that. Blame the SNES.
So you're actually gonna play through all of them, including the first one?
I've already beaten the first one, and I like it. I'm gonna play one of the later versions that are better, that actually work.
So, this is a brand new form of hell that Zephyr has created, where we have diagonally adjusted bone pillars.
Oh no.
Because what the fuck is science?
Oh, that's not how the world's supposed to work, Zephyr. Can't just do whatever you goddamn want.
Have you been paying any attention to this series?
Yes,
At all?
I have. This crossed the line. Bone towers that shoot at a diagonal? Get out of here with that. But
I win. I mean, maybe if they had done something like that in, what's it called? Is this a thing? If they had done something like that in the Igavanias, maybe they might have had slightly harder level design. But that's not...
I feel like with Igavanias, it'd be easy to just get around.
Sure. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright.
Like, I feel like that'd be impossible to get around in a regular
I don't know why I'm
Castlevania.
being really cautious, but I'm being really cautious. They're able to fire from any rotation. Where's my upside down bone pillar, Zephyr? Don't actually add upside down bone pillars, please.
Fucking, I can't believe I just asked PG for a code for RE6.
Wait. Oh my god, I wasn't supposed to go here until a while after the fact. God damn it. God damn it. I don't even care. God fucking damn it. I went here early. I wasn't supposed to head up there. I wasn't supposed to head down there until way later.
But yeah, after I finish with Final Fantasy V, I'm going to go back and finish Final Fantasy IV because I'm almost done with that.
Okay.
And I also plan on doing 6 because I've never actually played that. I'm gonna try to speed around Final Fantasy VII.
Fuck, okay, good luck with that.
Because I saw this really entertaining speedrun for it the other day. I think I mentioned a lot because I stayed up fucking 8 hours for it.
Did you watch Kato the Right Answer?
No.
I did.
Oh.
I'm not
But-
gonna talk about it, but
Don't know what that is.
is a 10 out of 10 show where the last third turns into a 7 out of 10.
Oh no.
It is a state of averages.
I also need to play through Final Fantasy VIII.
Good luck.
I own it and I downloaded a bunch of mods for it.
I mean, you're not willing to play 2, but you seem perfectly content with playing 8.
Because I haven't beaten 8.
Sure thing, Bubbo.
So it's like, I might as well see what's the matter. But there's one thing that I'm like 99% sure of, is that I'm still gonna like 8 more than I hate more than fucking 2. Because 2 is like goddamn good.
But it has Min Woo.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
like-
I don't understand people's obsession with like FF2 characters.
I didn't even know people had obsessions with FF2 characters.
I guess people might be pushing it too far.
Like, the only character that I've ever seen anybody talk about is Furion, and that's only because it's in relation to Dissidia.
Well, I said that because I played Fear of in Final Fantasy. So, like, you can just completely invalidate all of my words. Oh, hey, there's a thing here.
Furion is... 2 has a lot of problems, and its characters are one of them.
Really?
Their
Because I
characters...
was under the impression the big problem with that game was more based on something like, oh my god.
The side characters are fine. Characters like Minwoo and fucking Richard? The first Dragoon ever. Those characters are fine, but it's specifically the main 4 characters that are just like nothing.
That sounds a lot like Final Fantasy 3. Oh hey, there's a shop with a guy in a couch.
I mean, it is.
He also rotates to
game
follow
before.
you, so I feel like that should be abusable somehow.
But like at that point of Final Fantasy, it seems fine, mainly because it's NES Final Fantasy, where it's like, oh, whatever, but it doesn't even it can't make up for that in just in good gameplay, because the gameplay for 2 is the worst. What games do it?
I need to gather some money and come back to this vending machine in particular. I think it might proc an achievement. Because I just now put the dots together.
There's a system in Final Fantasy 2, which, well, I think Grandia does it. Same level up system, because 2 doesn't have levels. It has weapon or skill levels. Basically, you get more of something the more you use it. It's a
Yeah, I
proficiency
know.
system. Yeah.
It's like
And
Skyrim, but Skyrim.
No,
Alright,
the bad
try
thing
doing
is
this
that
from the
it's-
left without getting hit, also no dashing. So,
Oh,
thi-
no.
I remember, like, actually trying to do this room correctly, and, it was fun. You just gotta be very careful. You just gotta know what you're doing. There we go. I like the fact that all the little pieces of the Medusa heads just explode into shit. Oh! Whoop. Ah, I fucked up. I mean, like, I'm not gonna do that on stream because, like, we'll be here for a while. I wonder how close I was.
And
Is this a thing?
but
Yes, it is.
the worst part of the fucking proficiency system is the fact that you also have to level up stats like that. Like Vitality only levels up if you take damage.
So you just start smacking each other in order to get actual damage resistance.
Yes, you just hit each other a lot. And then
But
you
is
heal.
that grinding
No.
necessary in order to beat the game?
When I beat it, I remember I had to grind a lot, but I don't remember doing that exactly. But no, the worst part about that system is that the only way to keep that experience from getting hit is to not heal it.
Is
You
to
have to finish-
not heal it?
You have to finish the fight with the same amount of damage you took.
But if you heal once, you don't get any experience ever.
Nope, you do not get that experience from that fight. From
Okay,
taking
just move
damage.
around from mostly back away from them slightly for attack.
It is a very broken system. I suggest watching the Pro Jared review of it.
I kind of
That's
don't
where I
want
learned
to
more.
because I think Pro Jared's just a tiny bit of a punt.
I like him. He's fine. But,
Uh,
Final Fantasy 3 I thought was okay. I'm not a big fan of its job system. And mainly also just the pacing of the game feels flat. Final Fantasy 4 I think is fine. That's a fine game.
I got really bored of Final Fantasy IV real quick. I
Final
think
Fantasy
I
4?
I finished the Tower of Zod before I just got fed up.
It's the first game that actually has an okay story. And an interesting character.
You say that, but I don't believe you because I played for that game and I did not see anything of the sort.
You have to remind yourself that 2 of the 3 games that preceded it had literal cardboard characters, had literal just empty people that didn't talk as your party. You had fucking Warriors of Light. So yeah, it's the first
Well,
game
yeah,
that really
because
got-
the idea behind the original Final Fantasy was to basically emulate D&D style role playing.
No, I know that, but I'm just saying, like, 4 was the first one that had like, hey, look at these characters. These are not just fucking blank slates for you to
I mean,
play.
like, I
Besides
understand
2.
understand
But 2.
where you're going with that particular like argument, but it doesn't change the fact
They
that,
didn't
like,
revisit that again until 11.
I feel like I'm kind of able to appreciate aged aspects of games, but like
No, I appreciate it. I'm just saying that, again, I'm not saying like it's better or worse for having it. I'm saying it's the first one that really had it. And I like 4. I played the...
you want to know what made the
Yes,
DS
yes,
version of 4 better? Because I played
What?
the DS version. I mean,
What?
outside of the fact that the whole what is it, augment system they introduced, or whatever the fuck it was, the thing that allowed you to take
Nice.
dead characters' abilities and equip them
Abilities?
to other things.
Uh-huh.
Number 1, tell the player that they can fucking get them back once a character that has those equipped dies. That's
I
one.
didn't know. Wait, what?
So let's say you give double cast to 2 characters in order to be able to use it, and
Yeah.
then like one of them's like I'm using an example that isn't doable within the game, but let's say you give it to Tella, who
yeah.
who you know fucking dies. That's like one of the most telegraphed deaths in the game, right? So that motherfucker fucking dies. Since I saw how fast characters were being rotated out, my response was to use no augments.
The only characters that really stay are frickin' I don't even remember the protagonist's name.
Cecil.
Cecil.
Maybe Rosa.
Kane. Rosa stays for a while, yes. And
Kane doesn't
he comes and goes.
stay
He comes and goes.
for that long because he's constantly
He comes back.
he's constantly getting mind raped.
And Rydia also.
Rydia, I don't remember, like, outside of the beginning, I don't remember seeing her at all.
She doesn't show up again until way later.
I guess that explains it, because I do know that she is one of the final party members you get in 4, but, like...
He comes back.
You expect me to care about all these fucking dwarves once I go down to the underworld or some shit.
Oh, you mean, Almfo and the two little twins?
No. Those people died, or, sorry, they get petrified super early.
Yeah.
And, like, it's kind of... I found that particular situation hilarious, because, like, the game actually tries to... Like, if you try to... You can use items on them, and you can use a soft on them, and the game will just say, strangely, it does nothing. So,
yeah,
it's sort of like if you could interact with Aerith's corpse in 7, and you try to use a Phoenix Town, and it's and like, there's nothing you can do with it.
Live stream has reclaimed her.
Or some shit. I appreciated that touch.
Yeah, that's a nice little touch that I would appreciate, but most of the time you just get, oh, it's a cutscene. It's a perm. But, 5 I'm enjoying quite a bit, mainly because it's very unlike any other Final Fantasy game, just in tone alone.
So, do you have the real version of the game that calls him Butts?
No, no, it's still Bart's.
Fuck off. I mean, that's fine, I guess.
Well, that's the English version. They didn't call him Butts, America.
So I'm noticing chat's been really quiet, and I found a secret chest.
Yay! Sorry if I'm not giving this.
I'm glad we're actually having, like, actual conversations. Welcome to the courtyard of Cruel Curios. Our main attraction, flying squirrels having a crush on fairy girls. Are you calling Claire a fairy girl, Zephyr?
Ooh, that's... Ooh.
Blah blah blah. Ah, this song's good. All the songs in the Castlevania segment in this game are fucking great. He got some good goddamn picks. So we have access to the castle courtyard, and this is on the way to get the second jewel. It was a lot easier to get the first one than this one. And this is... Hold on. It's a flying skull that tries to seek you out. I think it's kind of mimicking Chao's movements. Chao is actually pissed. An interesting fact about the first game's release is I wasn't able to beat the Shroud Lord undistorted. Everything else, including the artist battle, I was able to do. It wasn't until roughly a year after its release I got around to finally being on that, saying, this is something I won't be doing ever again. If I can't complete it, it won't be released. Zephyr? Did you complete these super bosses? I'm interested to know, because you said you said you would never do that again. Hello? Oh. There we go. So I can't get this heart piece because I need the strike chain, which I don't get until gate 4. So, consistency issues. There's a bounce pad hooked up to a rope, and it just seems to lead straight into a ceiling. Ironically enough, unlike the arrows that you get in Link's area, Claire's daggers can cut ropes. Also, you can't get this without a morph ball, so that's a thing. If only Claire could dash. The most blatant of foreshadowing. Oh, more hidden shit, and it's more wall meat in a chicken. So I can go this way.
6 is a fine game. I haven't beaten it, but I like it. So, not my favorite.
Is the chat still going for you?
Nope. No, just nobody's talking. I mean, let's see who's in
Okay,
stream.
yeah, I checked Streamlabs and it seems to have been kept up to date. So I'm just, I normally
yeah,
get very paranoid when I see that there's people watching, but no one's actually like watching.
I get the same because I'm not sure if it's a glitch or not. My biggest pet peeve with Twitch is probably when it counts yourself as a viewer.
You mean besides the part where it's shit?
Oh yeah, that too. But that's my biggest pet peeve. That's like I want to watch my stream, make sure it's working, but I want to also see how many viewers.
I love the fucking air bounces from hitting shit in this game. It feels so goddamn good.
You mean like a Mario jump?
I mean, when you're falling and you hit an enemy with a melee attack, you bounce up a little in the air, which allows you to keep attacking them in the air. It feels great. I think you should be seeing that part of the stream right now. So, you have to cut the rope. I cut the rope. And also, there's a barrier that's lifted? Sure thing.
I haven't gotten to the rope yet. I don't think cut it. Oh, I see it.
Welcome back, cousin-er.
Hello.
Okay, alright.
What do you think of 6, although?
I haven't played 6.
I played, I want to say like a quarter of it. That's where I sold. It felt like half, but like I got like a quarter into it, and then I had my laptop at the time died.
I mean, I'm not gonna be playing any Final Fantasy games because I kind of still have to finish.
Oh no,
I still have to finish Wild Arms, man. I
Fantasy...
finally got past the opening credits. Boy, howdy!
I
it only took me 5 hours.
Besides the later Persona games, Final Fantasy is probably my favorite RPG series.
I bet I could get that heart container if I used some air bouncing shenanigans, but I don't want to do those now. And there's clearly an option to use the strike chain here, so I'll take care of that.
It's probably the most cliche one to pick, but my favorite still Final Fantasy VII, no matter what.
All right, Normie.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm gonna make fun of you despite the fact that I don't.
Oh no,
that
I
my
understand.
fucking favorite Final Fantasy is 10 of all things.
Oh, I understand. Like 10's not a bad game in any.
Okay, so
there's 100% nothing wrong with like Final Fantasy.
So
if it's like,
look at this weird ass chest. It's a mimic. It's a really bad mimic too because it's not fucking the correct mimic. I don't recommend attempting to attack until it is landed from its strike. Blah blah blah. I mean, like, it depends on how good the mimic is, Chow.
Like, I think the best mimic would probably be, because I don't count fucking RPG ones most of the time because they're usually just chests that when you open them they spawn up and then you get into an encounter. But if I had to say real, like, actual mimics, I'd probably say the Dark Souls is most like.
Of course you'd say that. My personal nomination is the mimics from Kid Icarus Uprising.
Oh god, I haven't played Uprising in a long time, so I don't remember.
They grow sexy girl legs and then kick you a lot.
Oh, now I remember. I had so much trouble with Uprising.
I still haven't finished it.
I don't like the gameplay personally.
Oh fuck!
Mainly because it's like really, the control scheme's very bad. But the dialogue in that game was worth it. It is 100% worth the dialogue.
Well, I'm a crazy. Oh well, I guess I'll have a chance to do that entire thing again because I did a jump on the head and bumped.
Oh no, you missed a thing that you can't get to again?
Yeah. I mean, I'll be able to retry like real soon. Alright. That's fine. Oh my god, how do you get that and also survive at the same time? Because you need to ride that platform down in order to reach this platform. What pain.
Is it like DT1 where it's you just, if
Yeah.
you die, you still keep the item?
Yeah. That much is very much in the case. And in Gate 1 it explained how if you use assist mode in the game, then you take half as much damage. Still died. You take half as much damage, but you can't collect pickups or get any AP at all. And it only lasts for a single room before it turns off again. And you need to die in order to trigger it. So, there is one clear difficulty meant for this game.
That
Okay,
fucking,
I am dying. I am dying a little too often. I feel
that
like...
that Tom and Jerry Willy Wonka thing is...
What the hell are you talking about?
The Tom and Jerry direct-to-DVD Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory movie.
I mean, yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah. The existence of Tom and Jerry in today's, like,
Oh my god.
modern
No!
is... what happened?
I'm trying to see if it's actually possible to get that item and also survive long enough to be able to make it into the little cubby hole. And right now, survey says no. Oh shit. Oh, I'm doing great on this screen.
Maybe you just have to be faster.
Maybe.
Because it looked like you almost had it. You just got stuck on something for a little bit.
Yeah, because I don't expect the actual platform to mimic, because, oh my god! Now I'm getting caught on the spikes.
Oh no.
Happy 200th death! Someone blow a party favor.
If I had the air horn that RF has in the other Discord, I would. But sadly, I do not, because
There we go.
sadly the only person in here besides me and you is my friend, who never even uses it.
Alright. I wasted all my knives trying to kill him.
Yay, all your knives.
I managed to reveal it in time, but if I had stayed there any longer, I wouldn't have missed it again. So, like, I feel like it's a one-or-one choice. And maybe it's easier if you have the double jump? Spoilers, there's a double jump in this game. Because the first two games had double jumps.
Yeah, that's some tight timing.
Wait, was this here the whole time? I thought you had to go through the mimic. Think before you act, but think quickly. Don't cut this. Cut that. Go down this. Make the jump just low enough in order to make it in. There we go. That's a return pipe. Don't bother with it.
Kill them all, Ilvo.
I'm gonna kill them all, Dracula man.
Yeah. Damn, Dracula.
Oh yeah, I do want to do this. I want that to act as a wall, then put it back up, and then use the second hanging rope. Because if you don't have the I did that room perfectly, only to die at the very end.
Ilvo, try to guess what this reference is from. No. Vampires don't suck. That's just a myth.
Billy and Mandy.
You see? Damn it. Yes. Great. And lit. La 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 la. Great. And lit.
I mean, yeah, I already said it.
I know. It's just, I love that. I love Dracula so much.
Isn't he literally... I forget, is he not literally called Blackula in that show, or did I make that up in my mind?
You made that up in your mind. He is called,
Yeah, you're right. That'd be a little too, like, anti-kosher for a kid's show.
Even that, it's just too much on the nose.
Yeah. Okay.
It's Dracula.
There we go.
I think he even says, like, no, it's not Dracula. It's Dracula. And he's also Erwin's grandpa?
I don't know. Oh my god, these fucking things. So, they have insane correctional potential.
And his
the
mom
ghost
was a
dancers.
And his mom was a mummy, and Billy was like, "Wait, if she's a mummy, then how did you like?" And they're just like, "Oh no, don't think about it. Don't think about it." Why were you just standing while this fucking?
Because I wanted to scan him.
Depogged you.
Because I was demonstrating his insane correctional ability to avoid falling off of shit.
Oh, that's dumb. I hate bullshit like that.
Okay. So I wanna do something like this. Then throw it down here. Yeah. I can jump up here. And not only can I cut this down, which I will probably need, this can be cut too. I just need to be very careful because I have a very limited window in order to jump into that nook.
Do it.
Or maybe I can jump up there naturally. I just want to check something first. You kinda can! Hold on!
I'm gonna turn my fan, sorry if it gets loud.
Alright. Everyone blames Zed for ruining the stream. 3, 2, 1,
Yes.
go.
Please blame me. I could take it. Unlike Ilvo. Cause he's a little...
Okay, yeah, you need to do a very precise jump in order to get in there. But I do want more hearts. They're useful. If that wasn't obvious. Yeah!
Oh, you did it? Congratulations, Mr. Ilvo.
Oh shit. No, this was a mistake! I was supposed to go up the up and not down the down.
Go down.
Okay, I can try this from the... Oh my god!
Down. So do you get like a different meter in every single world you go to?
Yes.
As I noticed you don't have bombs and
No, you
arrows
don't.
anymore.
Each set has a different HUD, which is a nice
You
touch.
mean a HUD?
Yes,
Oh,
an
there you
HUD.
A HUD. Say a HUD.
Here in the South, we call our video game lingo HUDs.
I live in the South. Like the actual
Oh wow,
South.
that's a tough call.
Yeah.
However, this allows us to get this, which makes those platforms appear, and we have a hair whip upgrade. Oh my god, like
To go longer?
Are these guys? No, they're not vulnerable to anything. They have quite a bit of health, and their correctional ability is insane. I dread fighting those motherfuckers on Achilles. Fuck that up. I'm gonna keep trying to do this until, like... You're going to Euroland? Enjoy going to Euroland. Brave comrade Mr. Stalin. I don't know why I went Russian there. That was weird. Shit. Yeah! Only took 2 tries! Alright, so... I need to go all the way across this shit. What? 203 deaths. I get it. Because he's Dracula.
Hey, that's a reference to a thing I watched when I was a child.
Okay, that's how you get there.
Gyroland Grease?
Yes.
Okay.
So I got the green gym, as opposed to the blue gym or the soul gym. Yay! So this is a place that drops you back down to the first area, in the middle of these fucking pillars. How fun.
Pillars? What is this, Final Fantasy 14? Ha 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 ha.
Dude, sick meme.
You don't even understand it.
I mean, what's there to understand other than you're trying to make me play it MMOs?
No, I just wanted to make reference whenever I want to play way too much. think I'm already at 500 hours. I'm addicted to that game a bit.
Have you not been watching Salad? Yes, she got the hair whip. That's her replacement for Belmont's whip.
Does Jerry just use a whip?
Clary doesn't use an actual whip. Jerry uses a sword.
Oh.
It's stronger than the fucking Master Sword, so, like, she clearly is doing something right.
So, do you have to play this area as Claire, or can you still play as Jerry?
As I said before, this area is Claire exclusive.
Oh, okay. Excuse me.
That's fine.
Excuse me, princess.
Alright, let me just bank.
I'm gonna listen to Final Fantasy VII the music because fuck, it's sis. Red 13's the fucking best. I love him so much. The best doggo. He's a good dogger.
I won't say anything about that.
What? Am I wrong?
Zephyr is indeed the creator of this game. Yes, I'm glad you noticed.
Yes, he is. Also referring to yourself in third person, Zephyr.
There we go. Alright, you want it, you need it. I do indeed want both of these things. Gentlemen! I have found the dash boots!
Yay, you can dash now?
After so long, after I want to say 10 hours, what was a basic ability in the first destroyed Travesties has been given to us now.
I also want to do that, Salad, but I like the patience and the fucking, what's the word? The patience and the resources.
I admit defeat. Blah blah blah. Dashing makes you completely invulnerable during its duration. Yes, I love this. It's also useful giving yourself a forward or backward burst of speed quickly. So where to now? Blah blah blah. One other thing, this ability is not tied to the gate. You can leave and you'll still have it. Neat. Let's ignore those controls because that's not what I'm going to be using. You can also dash by simply pressing keyboard buttons, but I'm not playing this game with keyboard. I already experienced my crime time as an octopus man. Thank you very much. If that's unclear, I played through the first two Destroyed Travesties the first time through using keyboard and mousepad. Alright, blah blah blah. I have infinite dash energy in this room. It uses up 1 dash point, as demonstrated by the infinitely better dash meter system, which shows you exactly how much you need until you can do another dash. It's
Instead of
great.
little tokens.
Instead of the tokens or the pips from the first and second game, respectively. And, so yeah, you have infinite dash energy in this area. Let's read these signs. Dash practice room, it sucks. And there's nothing new here. So what can you do here? You do not need to let go of left or right to get the full benefit. Oh, I like how you actually edited the sign to say unlike earlier versions of DT1 instead of unlike DT1. Pressing forward or back during a dash will cut the dash short. This is useful for making use of its invincibility frames without having to make use of its long jump distance. Don't forget that the back dash is useful for a quick dodge back while keeping your current facing direction. So, you do travel farther if you hold the button a little more.
If I knew how to make video games with Unity.
Let me just check my options real quick,
Totally
because
do that.
I already turned off D-pad dash and raise forward. Very, very good.
I really want to make a RPG.
What's this sign? Cleaning crew sprayed for bugs and removed them. That sign wasn't here before. That sign was not there before. That must have been added in a later build. Wee!
We guessing there used to be a bug. I'm guessing there used to be a bug there.
I think it was nightmare mode related, possibly.
Let's
Layer
see,
Cousinor.
If you can make any video game work.
What was that?
I said if you make any type of video game, what would it be? Genre.
It's kind of funny because, like, as bizarre as it sounds...
So, good night, Cassia.
I really want to fucking make Endless Frontier Endless Frontier Super Robot Wars OG, because I find that fucking battle system fascinating, and like the Project Cross Zone systems have been not quite what I want out of the system, but they've been enjoyable nevertheless.
Oh yeah, you're a weirdo who likes Project Cross Zone. Project Cross Zone.
I mean, I know you hate it because other people told you hate it. That's fine.
Yeah. It's mostly because it's also because I just don't really care for the strategy game.
Oh, you don't care about TBS in general? Sorry, turn-based strategy? Fuck. Fuck.
I'm fine if it's in like fucking. I'm fine when it's like roller coaster. Oh no, not roller coaster. Like Civ or Age of Empires, mainly because it blends that turn-based stuff.
I've never played a Civ game in my life.
I have, and it's something.
Like, it's the risk of turn-based strategy games.
The thing that I like that makes those games enjoyable for me, unlike other like turn-based strategy games, fucking Final Fantasy.
Oh, I have a dash now. That's right. So I just did this to teleport here, and there is a.
I can't think of other ones I played.
There we go.
But the thing that makes me like.
Yeah, Age of Empires isn't actually turn-based. Solid is right.
Oh right, yeah, you're right. Yeah, Civ is. You have to fucking devote an entire afternoon or day to fucking play a game of Civ.
So if I'm not allowed to use Super Wars OG Saga for whatever reason, if you're scared of tits or whatever, my next best thing would be making a battle network with most of the random chants put into the control of the player, if that makes any sense.
Basically remove the random chance?
No, not quite.
Like, just make it so you could actually
one of the biggest issues I have with if I played any of the Paradox strategy games, they are super sick. I have not.
I don't even know what that is.
I think he's talking about shit like Crusader Kings 2, stuff that you see in fucking Hearts of Fire I think is another one. Stuff that you see in tweets all the time because of that guy who managed to seduce a horse and make him the king of his country or some shit due to a bug.
Basically, the only thing that makes me like turn-based shit is when micromanaging.
That's blind as fuck. If I hadn't known that there was an item down here.
Fucking shit like Roller Coaster Tycoon is my jam, and fucking Stardew Valley. Anything where you can micromanage.
Yeah, more money.
The only problem I had with Roller Coaster Tycoon when I downloaded it a couple weeks ago off Steam was that I just couldn't figure out what I was supposed to do.
You will need to learn how to dash. Gentlemen, welcome to the invulnerability tutorial.
And yeah.
You're completely invulnerable to damage.
But yeah, if I could make any game 100%, it'd be an RPG. Something like Final Fantasy.
Ooh. Oh, but there's a thing down there. What? Are you serious? What? What disconnected?
Oh, for a second I thought you were getting pulled out again.
No, I'm just really mad at my computer just completely losing its shit all the time forever. So I'm just gonna hug the left wall here because there are 2 return pipes here. Apparently that's supposed to be enough of a clue that one of the pick-upables is right here.
I even have my own idea for a story for an RPG. I just
Oh god! That happened a lot faster than I expected it to be.
I need to learn how. Like, I downloaded Unity, but I haven't touched it. And I should really learn.
I can't wait to see your 5 frame per second video game, Zed.
Well, I mean, it'll be, you know, RPG. Like, I'll
Alright,
probably
you
make it in the...
also need to learn that you cannot dash all the time. This is something that baffles me because, like, this dashing field drains all of your energy, as demonstrated here. I don't think this field appears outside of this entire gate, because I don't recall it existing in other areas of the game.
Can you, fucking... God damn, I always forget words whenever I'm...
You can do it. I believe in you. We have now reached Death's Sky Castle.
Confirm. Can you confirm?
That... Confirm what?
Confirm if there's any place other than that room.
Oh yeah, you're asking Zephyr that. I don't remember any, I'll be honest.
That's why I'm asking the person who made it.
There's more arbitrary item collecting here. Yay! There's 3 items you need in this place. It's actually pretty small. I guess it's not so bad. So I can go down, I can go up, I can go left, I can go right. This place is relatively open-ended.
I have not done the ball. I have not finished that ball tutorial.
Once or twice. Oh, where the fuck did you come from? It's like he's invisible or something. All these breakable walls just to get here. Whee! Yeah, I'm gonna have to get used to the fact that I can dash again. That is gonna take just a little bit of time. So, these doors are important, I think? Yeah. That piano doesn't know what the fuck it's doing. Okay, yeah. So that's the second area. I do want to scope this entire area out first. Oh my god. So, hilariously enough, it's around... Zephyr, I believe, has confessed to using Game Maker. Can I not reach that? Or do I have to go down the right side? Yeah, I have to go down the right side. There we go. And now that I cut this rope early... I get access to this little alcove. It allows me to blow this person up. Yeah, he's Game Maker. I assume he's going to be using something different for his future projects. I get this thing!
Are you ever going to make your own original game, Zephyr? With, like,
that is the plan.
Assets? Oh, yeah.
After he finished Distorted Travesty 3, he said he'd move on from sprite-based projects forever, and then the big patch happened. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm definitely not complaining. I fucking adore this game. And lots of people will just wonder why. I'm like, you just don't get it, man. Okay. That chest I don't think you can get naturally? I think you might need to do a thing. Or hug the left wall. No, you need to do a thing. I have no idea how you got up there otherwise. So what's down here? It's a menacing road. Oh, I guess I'll take care of this nerd now. One of my favorite bosses in this gate. But for all the wrong reasons. So if you guys are noticing, when you get to it, Zed, of course, the actual opacity of this zone is growing darker and darker the farther I move on.
I haven't noticed it.
And now is mega dark. Enter Death's big bad brother. I'm gonna save here.
Okay, now I kind of notice this getting slightly darker and darker.
So, oh boy, howdy. It's this guy. Hello, Menace. How are you doing? You should be in Dawn of Sorrow where you belong. So, he has 2 arm attacks. Please stop disconnecting. He has 3. He has a poison breath. He has a laser. He can spawn his own little mini-me's. He can use almost all of them while waiting for other attacks to finish. He's got a lot of HP as well. Its weak spot is that thing on its chest. So, this is one of the most awkward bosses to fight in the game.
Hey,
Bar
Zephyr,
none.
do you have any tips on people making their own games? Such as I.
Menace replaced the Frankenstein boss fight I had planned and took way longer than that boss could ever hope to. It's fairly unusual for me to get multiple requests from the same thing, but Menace had quite a few. I've not actually played Dawn of Sorrow. Do it, it's a good game, and a lot of people throw shit fits over the art being anime. But, like, the portrait art is such a, like, 1% thing for me. The fact that people are, like, that angry over it has always baffled me. I've not actually played Dawn of Sorrow, blah blah. Fair enough. So, it's this cornhole right here that he has. Thankfully, I have the dash, so I can kind of avoid things. They're giving off a mess to distract you. Blah blah blah, you can destroy them. Very, very weak to Holy War. The giant bat at the beginning of this gate was much simpler in the demo build as were the Zelda 2 bosses of Gate 2. Eventually went back and revamped them and add a bit more and make them interesting. Helmet Head got the most changes of all. In the demo build, he was nearly identical to the Zelda 2 version. I can imagine. Okay, so it just explodes into farts. Okay, so keep a close eye on his mouth, on his arms, and the windmill of arms of death!
If you walk into it, it's your fault.
I mean, that's literally what he's doing.
I know, I'm just saying. You run into it, it's your fault.
It's probably one of the strongest attacks in the game. Or, to me, because, like, I die against it so many times.
Spin my arms around. Ooh, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
Is that a Simpsons thing that I'm not aware of?
If you walk into it, it's your fault. I believe it is. I'm not sure about the rest. Ooh, I'm gonna get you. Part I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure if you walk into it, it's your fault.
Woo! That laser is fast.
Yeah, it's Simpsons.
Woo! Oh, he's gonna do his thing! The ultimate attack! And he's starting to do... Oh, shit! He is no longer fucking around. And now he has increased his resistance to, those things. Oh my god. Did those hit yet? Oh no, the floor is now literally lava. Noted. And now he's obtained... This fight changes a lot as you go through it, so... Yeah. Shit. Thankfully there don't seem to be... What?
Nah, just watching The Simpsons.
Great. That groaning wins again.
I'm sorry, The Simpsons is just... Old Simpsons is just...
Oh god! That does 6 damage too. It's a really powerful attack for looking as dumb as it does. And he like rushes towards you too, so it's like... is the dumbest, most powerful attack. It is unbeatable. Kao, Gasanai, whatever the fuck. Whoa.
Like, I've learned that recently with writing, where I've learned that if I just keep thinking about what to do, I'll never get anywhere. So I have to really just sit down and work.
Yeah,
so I can at least have
the problem with Menace is that he has a lot of different boss attacks that he can do individually. So it's really... he has tells for all of them, but it's very hard to keep track of them all.
Do it better, though.
I'm trying to do it better.
I'd help you, but it's hard. It's 30 seconds behind.
Should've rolled.
Should've rolled.
Ooh.
I'm gonna try to see if there's any way to make... I'm gonna try to learn how to make an RPG on a Nitty.
Oh, he's doing that shit again.
So I can... I just want to do it, like... I want to make money off it, I just want to make my own RPG. I mean, if I make money out of it, good, but...
Well,
yeah,
are you planning to make your own assets?
I want to do.
Good luck, man.
I mean, there won't be, like, crazy...
I mean, part of the reason I haven't bothered to, like, make my own game by myself is because, like, I have, at most, limited musical potential and absolutely zero artistic potential. I cannot draw for shit.
I plan to make, like, Final Fantasy stuff. So, like, that shouldn't be hard. At least I don't think so. Especially since they're walking animation with 2 frames.
Oh my god, he sucked them all out at once. Ah, shit. Didn't pay attention to his mouth. Open your mouth. Oh, shit. I feel like I got cornered there. Shit. Like, that poison does an amazing amount of damage. And I dashed too early.
It feels like it's harder to dodge this guy because his hitbox is just huge, and he can't cheese like in the older games where you just do it like that fucking scissor attack or the boomer quinger attack and that goes through all his health.
I mean, like, Zephyr had to fix that exploit somehow.
And it was just by taking it out.
I mean, like, he redesigned the entire combat system for his series from the ground up for this game, more or less. I find that fascinating. Okay. That's gonna come. Open your mouth! I'm gonna dodge that shit. Ah! In the air, couldn't dodge. Okay, now he's a big man with big plans. Oh, come on, that reached? That does 8 damage.
8, and you only have. Wait, is it each damage?
point of damage is a quarter of a heart container.
So that would do
2 hearts.
Each. Yeah, you're better, my boy.
I am trying.
I'm gonna keep not dodging that big laser. seems like the easiest one to dodge.
Shit! His windmills! Sick windmill strats!
If you get hit by
I got hit by his windmill! And now it disconnected for real this time. Great! Yeah, this is gonna take a couple of tries. Still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, yeah. I apologize for the, like, 10 seconds of inactivity as I try to figure out how to video game again. Alright, let's try this again. I see that wind up, you can't fool me. I see that open mouth, you can't fool me. Windmills. Oh god, I was fooled! Okay. Classy of Zephyr to still use the same... Oh god! I didn't see him shimmer!
Yeah, I try not to imagine making money on things because I feel like I don't have a lot of confidence in my skills, so it's like I like to at least think. I don't like to be weighed down by the thought of money. So, like, if it makes money, it doesn't.
There we go, I see that.
It's more about just making it important.
Ah, shit. Okay, you're gonna do his windmill attack again. Shit, he's getting really close. He's getting dangerously close. Thankfully, I do have a lot of health this time around. Shit. He's halved his resistance to Pierce.
Pierce. Oh god, he did get really close. But remember,
Yeah.
it's your fault. Oh god, that breath attack does a lot of damage.
Yeah, it does almost as much as his laser. He's doing that thing again! Okay.
Just bent his arm.
I need to be very aware. Ah!
Was the floor always on fire?
It happens midway through the fight. Woo!
Dude.
Did that. I have no hearts. If I want to get in, I gotta get in the ass. And he's moving really far. Now he's doing the windmill! Back off, back off, back off, back off, back off.
It's only got a bit
Look how
more.
close he gets! He didn't get that close, but that's because he started from, like, the back of the room. That's so
almost dead.
terrifying. Woo!
Kill him?
No, I dodged a thing, and... Got him! What a good
Yay.
fucking animation of death.
And that's the end of Castlevania World?
No.
Wow, really?
Oh, finally we can watch this correctly. I'll just sort of let the message speak for itself, but it's going to scroll along the bottom of the screen. I now process Death's Rib. Sick Castlevania 2 reference. That I only realized because Zephyr tweeted it.
You have been playing for 2 hours. Might be a good idea. Take a break.
I accidentally cut it
Sure.
short.
Extended play could be hazardous to your health or something like that. Actually, you keep having fun. You've been playing that long. So go ahead and... Oh, you didn't cut it all off. You didn't cut it off.
Are you sure?
I'm guessing it ends with continue, because there was no more text after that.
There wasn't? I thought there was. That person
No.
is just in a bad position for me to fight her in.
Pretty sure that was it. How many worlds are there? Or not, how many games?
So there are 6 gates, but there is much more content than that implies. Despite me having hit, what, Chapter 6? I am 10 hours in. Reminder... Alright.
How many hours is this game?
Remember that the save I had in episode 1 was 103 hours. Now, it's going to be shorter than that, theoretically, since I know what I'm doing. See you later, Salad. Thanks for coming by.
Salad. Thank you.
So, the item completion, despite this being the 3rd gate out of 6, is only at 93 out of 522. So that should give you some semblance of an idea as to how big this game gets.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Well, I'm guessing that's for completion, not finishing.
I don't know what to say other than giving you a minor spoiler. Just because you get all of the collectibles all the plot critical collectibles, that doesn't mean that you're going to, you know, beat this afterwards. Because, there's some stuff.
Oh shit, is a new episode up?
For what?
The Adventure Zone.
Is that... What is that?
It's a D&D podcast.
Oh, okay.
Created by the owner, or at least the head editor of Polygon. Have you ever seen the Bim Man? Or my brother and me?
No?
It's been posted in Slack a couple times.
I mean, like, I don't really pay attention to Polygon stuff.
Well, it's less about Polygon and more about the fact that it's just really entertaining people. There's a specific group, not Polygon. It's just the person who is the DM just happens to be... That is some big shot Polygon.
So, there was a title in the screen that said, "Never forget, do not blink." And I didn't know this at first, but apparently that's a Doctor Who reference. And it's also a hint.
It's, I think the Weeping Angels.
Yeah. I'll get back to that when it becomes relevant. I hope you came acquainted with the dash mechanics by now. I took on the first boss you fight with the dash mechanics first, so I'd like to hope so.
Yeah, they're just that one fucking monster from that, like, S3 something, whatever. That if you blink, they move closer, but when you don't blink, they don't move at all. If you don't look at them, they move.
That's very popular in... Oh, god damn it. That's very popular in horror shit, in particular.
Well, Doctor Who is something that... I don't know how to describe my relationship with Doctor Who. I saw only one season. I saw the one with the 9th Doctor, I want to say. And I liked it, but then I immediately watched the next season with the 10th, and I was just like, nah, I'm done.
Well, it's Tumblr bait, so it must be doing something right, unfortunately.
Handsome white British people.
Is that literally it?
That is literally all you need to be Tumblr bait.
Alright.
They love Bendel Dick Bunch.
I love Big Dick Binklebank.
I don't know, I'm a bigger fan of Bendel Do Jumbo Josh.
That's racist.
Anyway, yeah, that's all you need to be is an attractive white male.
Perfect.
Of ambiguous sexuality.
Okay, there's a way to get through the right section first, and it's kinda sorta a puzzle. I need to figure it out.
The ambiguous sexuality part is the...
Can I just, like... Yeah, I can just jump across this. I don't need to cut any ropes. I don't know why I cut those ropes. I can just dash across. It's super simple, actually. I'm actually embarrassed for myself. Oh, but you need to cut the ropes on the way back. Oh!
So you can...
She has dialogue here. Interesting.
This doesn't look like we're in Castlevania town anymore. I don't know why.
Well, I know for a fact that that particular background is stolen from, not Lament of Innocence, the GBA title in between, what's it called? The GBA game and the other game. Sorry, the game in between Circle of the Moon and Aria of Sorrow. There was a GBA game in between those two. I don't remember.
Yeah, I fucking hate the fucking names for Castlevania games because they're just so good. I like them a lot, but it's like I don't, or at least I don't care. I guess I don't really have an opinion about the game. Exactly. Like, fuck, do I love? I love the names like Symphony of the Night, fucking Lament.
I don't know what point you're trying to say. You're saying you hate them, but you love them?
I love the names.
Okay.
And I like the names a lot, and I want to like the game for the names just by themselves. But it's like I know in all good conscience I can't because I never actually played them. I don't know if I'll like them. I probably won't like the first 3 or the first 4 because I'm not a huge.
I just remembered what was called Harmony of Dissonance.
But
it's probably the like most contradictory name of all time.
Harmony of Dissonance?
Yeah, because the only reason I remembered that is because the one that released for the PlayStation 3 was called Harmony of Despair. I remember they have the exact same acronym.
Yeah. I'm not too big a 2D platformer guy.
I know. We had this conversation once already.
We did?
Yes.
Did I mention how like I prefer 3D Sonic over 2D?
I mean, you and Blah would get along just fine.
I just Sonic Adventure 2 is my jam.
You and everyone else, apparently.
Really? I know people like Sonic Adventure 2, but I know a lot of people also have major problems with it.
I mean, everyone has major problems with almost every Sonic game that exists, so like, there's no, you're not breaking any new ground here.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Everybody
How
loves
the
to hate
fuck
Sonic.
do I get over there?
A lot of people love to hate Sonic. It makes me sad. It's like, I like that. I love that dumb blue hedgehog. No matter how bad he gets, I'll always love that dumb blue hedgehog.
Elise! Shot through the heart, but you're too late.
Even that point, I could forgive Sonic for it just because of the music in that fucking game.
Okay, so there is a collectible I missed here. I didn't realize that was still part of the map. Motherfucker. It's not here, but it's close.
Oh, baby.
Wow, contact damage with this person is 5 damage. Alright.
Sonic Adventure.
So, ironically, the ghosts can't go through walls, which I find hilarious. Okay.
Okay.
I found a tiny little hole. And I have made the hole bigger, and I can bounce up the hole and get this whip upgrade. So now my whip is powerful. How many points do I have? 10. I will increase your damage even further. That costs 7 SP. I'm gonna try to reduce my... I'm gonna boost my recovery rate, actually.
Oh.
I can't, though, because I need to get the cool whip. There we go. Alright, so now our hearts recover, like, significantly faster. 14% is a big increase. Whee! You hang out?
What? No. No.
I heard later, guy. So I got, like...
I said running back again. I'll see you in his world.
Oh, okay.
Like, I fucking... Why does Sonic 06 have a good soundtrack? It makes me mad that it has a good soundtrack, because then that means I like the part of Sonic 06. All the games.
I mean, you either you either accept that or you live long enough to see yourself become the devil. Hello. What are you doing here?
That's what makes fucking Sonic Boom even double worse, because there's literally nothing good about that game, not even the music.
Really, the best part about Sonic Boom is the TV show.
Yeah,
and there are some strong gags in that TV show. Okay, I finally found it.
There's this really strong one in one of the newer episodes where Sonic gets a speeding ticket and he's like, I challenge it in court, but I don't think they'd accept Gotta Go Fast as a medically.
Well, they're certainly memeing it up to the right audience.
Oh yeah, there's another part where they said Sonic was getting like an order at a restaurant, and the busboy is like, order for Sonic. And he's like, no, it's Sonic. No, it says right here, Sonic.
Alright.
It is very fucking neat. But like to the point
hey
where
Brian!
Like,
welcome back!
It has some of my favorite gags, like we can't fall into gender stereotypes, and Amy's like, you know, I'd agree with that on principle, but I'm the only one who knows how to cook around here.
Hey Brian, is everyone streaming their fucking super boss fights? And I'm here trying to do the entire game again?
What? What happened?
Brian did something, and I assume it might be super boss related? Oh boy, howdy. Oof! I died in almost every way possible. I think... Did I get that quiver? Yes, I did.
He apparently finished.
He finished a thing?
That's done. That's it.
Okay, so he already did the bosses. That's fine.
Is he also playing the story Travesty?
Yeah, most of the random people who end up coming here have history with this game or series at some point.
Kind of like how I got the
how you got that speedrunner for buying Kaidos to show up on your stream.
Yeah.
Exactly like that, actually.
I've noticed that it's actually a good idea if you're starting out streaming to stream very niche bullshit, because then you'll get the people who care about that bullshit who watch you, and they're the only people who watch it. And well, not bullshit, more like I like Baby Cat and Kaidos, but
Did you just say you like Big the Cat and Baton Kaidos?
no, I said I like Baby Kaidos.
Okay.
But I've noticed that it's like, if you try to stream something that's popular, you will like 99% not get seen by anyone.
Because everyone's already doing it. And like,
No,
when
there's
I
a
had
big
a lot of
stream.
people in older chats be like, you should stream Bloodborne, you should stream Binding of Isaac, and I'm like, motherfucker, everyone's doing that shit.
It's not even because of that, it's because there's like, it's mostly because your stream will be at the bottom. You will have, no one's gonna scroll all the way down to the 100th stream that's streaming this. No, they'll stick on the first page. They'll stick on the first page.
Which is
But
why
with
Monopoly helps. Not the
What?
game. The game is Spawn Satan, but
Oh, you mean like the actual active?
yeah, a
Basically,
lot less
where
competition here. And
Yeah,
you slowly but surely accrue a
And once you get a big
level
audience
of
of like
people.
at least like I'd say at
statue
least 15.
secrets. So there's a
I-
more direct hint.
I would say 15 or 20 people. Then you can start with the big shit. I want to see Final Fantasy 14, but there's really no point of just streaming it. Just talking to the game.
Yeah, talking by yourself in an MMORPG is like the definition of sad.
Yeah, it's super sad. You have no idea.
I think I have a very good idea. Alright, that's the second switch.
But oh yeah, this is the definition of it transcends this game's Like, I don't think there can be anything bigger than this.
I have tried so hard to make more people find out about this game. I found Death's Eye. I've tried so hard to get more people to play this game, to download this game, to experience this series, because I legitimately think it does something really special. Also, going back...
I understand, but this is probably the hardest sell ever. Like, or at least one of the hardest sells ever, because it's like, hey, play this sprite rip game that has a bunch of memes from 2006.
Well, that was in Disordered Travesty 1. And
yeah, but...
yeah, the writing in DT1 has aged horrifically, as I found out. Even
I've noticed that this doesn't have a lot of that.
Thank God.
Like, his fucking rave mode is like the most, like... That's honestly the most bullshit. Like, no offense ever.
I think he's very aware that most people do not think Disordered Travesty 1 is a good video game. I'm not gonna lie, I think trying to play it, like... You know what? I should have tried to go here in between getting each part to see if I could get past the barrier early. Ah, well. So now the music is dimming and everything's growing red. And this gate is opening. I didn't even know this gate was here. Does it just disappear? Yes, it does.
That's after I'm done with Bats and Kaidos, or I just might stream more in Bat and Kaidos. I might, what should I stream?
As silly and stupid as it sounds, I really want to stream Monster Monpiece of all things. That game is the right amount of complete garbage.
I have no idea if that's banned or not on Twitch.
It's not.
Wow.
And Steam uncensored some of the censored pictures in the Vita version, so, like, fingers crossed. I've already hit Chapter 5 in that game, and boy howdy.
I might stream either Symphony of the Night, or... Oh no, it doesn't take several days, it takes several weeks. Oh, real no, to get to any %, it's just a couple hours. We know a guy that's record is 13 hours, I believe. But to 100% it does take at least... It takes at least 2 weeks total. 336 hours. Because there's a special item called the shampoo. We learned this, me and Ilvo, and it is like the funniest.
It requires 2 actual real-time hours of playing the video game in order to change.
Not in menus.
9 menus.
You literally just have to sit there idle for 2 weeks to 100% the game. And I found another item that called the conditioner. I don't know if it evolves alongside it. So.
Does it say you also need to try it for 2 weeks?
It says it doesn't say 2 weeks. It says it goes great with shampoo.
Oh my god! Please, no! Fucking again! This connection needs to stop. It's still functioning, and the PS3 is still off. So like, according to Wikipedia, symmetry can be understood as an exact mathematical pattern, self-similarity. Thank you, Zephyrpedia. $100% minus shampoo category. I mean, maybe.
Oh yeah, that'd probably go down by like 300 hours. Yeah, it does not seem that conditioner does the same thing. It's just another joke item that does nothing.
I mean,
along with hair aftercare and a hair dryer. But yeah, the shampoo is basically what kills that 100% run, just because fucking 2 hours. Because the game
2
has
hours,
special...
if only it was 2 hours.
And the thing is that the guy who watches my stream, who speedruns Bad and Kaidos, explained that the reason you would get the shampoo is to also unlock the final boss's music, because it's one of those games where when you beat the game, it just sticks on the final fucking end slate, where it just says the end forever, and you'd have to turn off the game. Like,
really? They had games like that all the way in the GameCube? That's crazy.
I
mean, yeah, that's right. That was the case in
guess
Kingdom Hearts too.
Yeah,
I remember the first and second games
he explained
having that issue.
He explained the shampoo the only way you could get the final boss music. You got a weapon upgrade.
Fun times with peeping eyes.
And yeah, that's the biggest run killer for that, just because fucking 336 out.
I bet those things would be way more annoying on, okay! So hitting that switch unlocked a barrier somewhere, but it also added these enormous axe pedestals. So, a common trend in this game is that in order to liven up backtracking, Zephyr will add additional traps and enemies to places that were previously devoid of them.
Oh no, just don't put backtracking. All you gotta do.
But you're on an adventure, dummy!
Adventuring doesn't require backtracking, you idiot.
Shows how much you know. Ah, shit. That was an unnecessary hit. I think this is the last instance of that. No! No, it's not, Brian! There's two, like, out-of-gate experiences where I explicitly remember you having to backtrack through one-time only, sections. Okay, so this falls. Gotta make sure. Gotta check your corners. Ooh. I somehow didn't get hit by that giant falling chandelier of spikes. What do you think about this here chandelier? Nothing? Additional traps. What's it? Not the control center. The place you go to in, the other dungeon inside of, Central City. And, running back after SF.
Does this game have a Sonic area?
No.
Damn it! Is this just Nintendo bullshit?
Yeah, it also happens in the vault. Well, what the fuck is this, Zed?
This is Castlevania.
Which is made by
Konami, but on the Nintendo.
The PlayStation 1 isn't a Nintendo, dummy.
But this is one that's... Shut up.
Okay. There we go.
But I'm guessing it's mostly Nintendo stuff. And I'm guessing there's a Mega Man world.
Well, of course there is, because Zephyr has the biggest boner for Mega Man.
I'm gonna guess it's the last one.
I don't think this is from Dawn of Sorrow. I don't recognize this tile set.
It's... I don't know. I don't know enough about Castlevania. When are you gonna make a Sonic stage? Because I'll be able to call that bullshit out from a mile away. Like,
oh, the song! I need to play the DS Castlevania games again. They're some of my favorites on the system. And that means a lot, considering how much people seem to hate DS games.
Oh, Zephyr says it's from Symphony of the Night.
Yeah, I figured. I knew I didn't recognize the song. Which is a weird thing to be confident in, but okay.
But yeah.
Ow!
Why are you gonna add it? You should make Sonic.
I mean, the primary memory from the first game is about as close as you can get.
Sonic?
I mean, you run fast.
Oh no, I'm talking about, like, go to Green Hill or some bullshit. Or the Death Egg.
Oh, I didn't even know there was a floor. I mean, a bottomless pit. That's very... not very telegraphed. It looks like a floor.
It really doesn't. You're running in front of the background constantly. There we go. And there we go. Aha!
This game features more Sonic gas.
It does. This is true. I forgot that. Thank you for reminding me.
I'm gonna
Almost
guess
there!
Since all the Sonic bosses are just fucking Eggman and different robot, I'm gonna get either Metal Sonic and again it's Metal Sonic and the Death Egg though.
Yeah.
Or Mecha Sonic.
Good old Michael Soft. Am I mispronouncing that? Maybe.
You are, it's Mecha.
Oh god!
Who is
Huh?
I'm trying to remember his name from Sonic 2. Silver. Oh, well, it's neither. Emerald. Val.
No, they're not actual Sonic characters. They are assets that are taken from a Sonic game that are
Well,
used.
these are the bosses.
Yeah.
And, like, all the original Sonic bosses are just Eggman robots.
There we go. So
Like the
far,
only-
the Castlevania stage has gone pretty smoothly.
Only non-Eggman robots I could think of are, like, from stuff after the Sonic series.
Well, he did find 2D sprites for them, so...
Anything I could think that it might be from Sonic Battle.
I keep thinking the healing orbs are save points. I blame Zephyr for this for no reasons. Yeah, I remember that point in the LP. I remember when Zephyr immediately patched that in.
I'm gonna like 100,000% guess that they're Sonic Battle characters.
They're too small.
Sonic Battle characters?
I mean, like, the sleeping...
Or Sonic Chronicle?
The sleeping Sonic...
Oh,
No, Sonic Chronicles doesn't have, like, Sonic
Yeah,
characters as sprites outside of character portraits.
Yeah, they're all 3D.
Alright, I have made it to the final boss encounter of Gate 3, which I have done in a relatively respectable time. So, death is a thing. The death fight in this game is Zephyr's first general attempt at making a character action-esque duel fight. And, he kind of succeeds outside of a couple of instances where sickle spawning can fuck you over. But, like, it ends up being a really good fight. You just need to get really good at it.
Let's see. Let's look at all the names of all the Sonic bosses. There's Egg, Mobile, H,
Yeah, take
Marble
it.
Zone.
Blah blah blah.
Most of these are just like Spring.
Death is transforming! And now he's a different Death sprite. Also, he has armies, apparently. Blah blah. Death, Keeper of Souls. Death has decided to duel you toe-to-toe. I don't recommend backing off from Death, as he'll use near screen-filling attacks. This is 1000% true. Projectiles don't seem to work well either, as he'll just build a defense against them. He doesn't have too many flashy attacks, just a Scythe summoning thing, which can get bothersome when you're trying to dodge his Scythe. The main thing here is to focus on what he's doing. Don't take your eyes off him. Death has a few other tricks up his sleeves that Jeremy isn't picking up. Comparison to all of his incarnations, Death Fight's the closest to his Rondo of Blood version, but it's still much different than any Death Fight. I've always enjoyed toe-to-toe duels, and it's exactly what Death was designed to be. Everything in the fight is meant to keep you close to him. Seeing how Death is also my favorite Castlevania encounter, and that would be that last fight in the gate, I wanted something special. He needed to be very menacing and scary as well. I feel like I was able to pull that off and definitely make him memorable. Let's see if your fucking eco-stroking worked out, Zephyr. Also, I like the extra comment on his stun resist. Okay, don't jump that one. Okay, he's doing a thing. Can I blow these up?
That is a shitty looking death.
Can I not blow these up? Really?
I
guess
really don't
can't.
like when death is just a skeleton man with a scythe. Like, I'd like them to have ghostly light.
Woo! He's doing some shit! And also he's attacking behind himself. Oh yeah, associating his poses with his attacks is very difficult to do because I think one of the biggest problems Zephyr has in doing most of these encounters is the general lack of fluid animation. Because I want to say there's about 3 frames or so to each attack, but like when you're actually playing it, it becomes a lot more stressful. Oh my god.
I believe in you, Ilvo.
Okay. Nope. Still gonna take a hit there. This is, like, outrageous. Although I did get him down to half health, but of course it's like the second phase, it's like, oh god. Shit. Like, you can't dash through all his attacks because you will run out of, what's it called? Of dash points if you do that. So you do need to pepper in good old-fashioned normal dodging in between your dashes. Okay. Oh!
Do it, Evo.
Oh! I ran out of dash, and also I was midair. Oh boy. He doesn't seem to obtain... Oh fuck,
Yeah.
Okay, he can just straight up reflect knives if you're not paying attention.
Yeah, max fucking, Yeah, max whip power.
Do I have what?
Max whip power.
I mean, like, as much as I can get in this area. Unless you're talking about the skill, in which case, that costs like 11 points to max out or something.
Oh no, I just meant the power-ups you're getting free.
Nope. Whoa! The range! The fucking range! What is connected? Why does this keep happening? Also, my headphones have just lost significant audio levels. What?
Okay, that other I was gonna say you should do. During your second combo,
I have level 4 whip, it's fine.
I was just gonna say the meat that was on the other side.
This is a bad run. Damn you, Desperation Attack. Your scythes do 5 damage each hit, and I'm just sandbagging.
You're fine.
I am never been less fine.
Oh, is this the final boss, or does he have a second form?
Congratulations on your recent shortcomings. Thanks for playing the story of Travesty. Okay. At least I managed to get him out of here fast. It's weird because he doesn't quite do it when he hits half health. He does it like a moment earlier? Like he does it when he hits up 2/3 of his health, which is a weird position to have your Desperation Attack in. Ah. Oof, the fucking scythes. Oh god!
Pretty nice.
Oof. Oof. Are you seeing his range on some of those swings?
Yeah, they're really nuts.
They're really what?
Nuts. Guess he's gonna do his stuff.
Oh my god. I'm already out of health. I'm getting worse as time goes on.
That's what happens.
Shit. The problem with this fight is that you try a dash in order to avoid his attacks, but you collide into his body and you take extra damage.
Oh no.
Oh, come on, that counted? Oh, I should have dashed for those. Oh, that was badly located. Come on, that counted. Yeah.
Use the rage jump.
Like, it gets higher the more you hit him. That much is obvious.
The damage or his range?
His range. Oh my god. I took way too many hits from these sides. Dude, come on!
I feel like you just should cross them up more instead of just...
Fuck. See, the problem is that crossing up costs dashes, and if you'll notice near the end of the fight, my dash dodge is constantly flashing in the red. That's because I need to ration my dashes out, otherwise I'm gonna run out of them.
Wow, you took a lot of damage.
Yeah, I did.
So what? Do you lose more gauge by going through somebody?
No.
Or just...
It just regens too slowly for me to dash through all of his fucking attacks.
You should at least dodge the really long ones.
I mean, yeah, but you have to Oh my fucking god.
You do good, Ilvo, I believe.
Please.
You would not leave your land.
Shit. Fuck!
Oh, you reflected?
No! Way worse.
Grease. I just did it.
Come on, really?
Jesus, that
His fucking, like, upwards holding one is the worst one, because there's no easy way to dodge it outside of dashing. And he can do it multiple times, which always annoyed me. Like, if you'll notice, his first combo will always use one of each of his 3 attacks. But after that, it's,
All right.
like, more or less a
and a bit
crapshoot.
Zephyr.
See you later,
Hopefully we're
Zeffy
still here.
Zope.
Hopefully we're still here.
Hopefully I finish him. I mean, it's not gonna happen, because, like, that didn't happen with the Water Serpent, but... Details.
No, you beat the water, sir.
Yeah, but not before he got his food back. Okay, now he's actually invulnerable to Holy Water. Like, if you keep throwing stuff he gets resistant to at him, then he will literally become, like, completely invulnerable.
Because he increases the... Wow.
I mean, I would like to believe that I believe in me, because I beat this guy already once. If I beat him once, I can beat him again. Ah, that was such a bad play.
Easy.
That was such a bad play. I should be staying in the center for these. Oh my god. I wonder, can you jump over that attack? Yes. But his scythe counts as part of his hurt box, so is relatively not recommended.
Oh, no. Still up. No, up.
Oh my
Ooh,
god,
that
come
is
on.
long.
There we go. There we go. And here we go. Nope. Seriously, like, if you're not right next to him when you cross him up, then you will just get hit via contact damage. I feel like the addition of making Death have contact damage makes you require way more precise movements than you're normally used to.
Ow.
Fuck. At least I only took one hit from all that. Yeah, this is probably the simplest way to deal with it. Just keep crossing up the sides. Shit, now I'm out of dash energy.
we got ginger ale, boiling hot, Texas style.
What?
Oh, nice.
Did I do it? I beat him! I beat the first
Yeah.
form!
And he did. Oh, first form?
The night is young, let's dance.
Oh no, do you have to fight both forms in a row?
Checkpoint reached. Death
Okay.
Legion. The main thing you need to watch out here are those spears. They constantly rotate at set intervals, will stop and shoot out. At times he summons a large menacing scythe at the top of the room, hangs in the air for a bit, and then comes straight down.
I
Rest
think
of
the
his
only
attacks-
time it's okay to have multiple bosses in a row without checkpoints in the middle is if it's the final bosses and if it's a challenge room.
They shouldn't be as rough as his other phase, but don't take him too lightly. Final bosses in Castlevania games usually had 2 phases, and that was usually for Dracula. Since he didn't have that second phase here, I figured Death would be a good candidate for that. His first phase I know is quite difficult and takes a lot of observation of what Death is doing. Seeing him form to something else I'm sure would make the fight feel even more daunting, especially since I don't get any heals! There's a sense of dread I'm sure players would feel the first time on this.
Well, at least you got a checkpoint.
I mean, yeah.
So if you die, you'll come back with full health, I'm guessing.
Maybe? Ah! Try to stay on the platforms as often as possible to direct the circle of sight and easier dodge the location. Fair enough. Ooh. Ooh! Oh no! You start this fight at the same amount of health you had, but the pots come back!
That's nice. But because you have low health, it's be. Oh, and you decide pots.
Okay. I had no idea how to dodge those. I should have dashed.
Did you know we are Legion? We are.
Ah, shit. Like, this is the phase where all of your sub-weapons become useful.
Actually get used.
Ah, he's almost dead. He has no health left. He's done. It only took 2 tries.
Nice.
Alright.
And you did it before Zephyrgod's food.
I'm happy. I can't believe the Aqua Serpent was harder than that. That's funny. Alright. Yup. I got the chip right away. Blah, blah, blah. That wasn't
Yeah.
anything like what you had to face, Jerry. Blah, blah, blah. Is as bad as we would imagine them to be.
So was the Zelda shit Jerry only?
Huh?
Was the Zelda stuff Jerry only?
Yeah. So the deal is that you can have 2 playable characters, and the farther you go along in the game, the more they start to differentiate. In the beginning, Jerry crouches when he runs, thus giving himself a lower hitbox, and Claire runs faster than Jerry.
Oh.
Then we hit Gate 2. Now Jerry can fight using Zelda tools, which have which have range coverage, but relatively low power. Claire, on the other hand, is the opposite, where her melee attacks are slightly slower, yet longer and hit harder than Jerry's. All of her sub-weapons hit harder than Jerry's outside of his bombs, which are easily the hardest weapon in the game to use. And this dichotomy only keeps expanding as you eventually obtain multiple weapon sets and tie them together. It's beautiful. I love what this game does with its ability progression.
I'm guessing you go back and forth, back and forth.
Not quite. See, once you exit the gates, you can swap between characters at will. Do you understand how this can get interesting?
Yeah.
Death was bluffing about an army, blah blah blah, it's boring. Where are you saying now, Jerry? Straight to the point, blah blah blah. Heart container! Yay! I now have 9 heart containers.
Yay.
How many things did I miss? Lots.
When are you gonna do a 3 hearts run?
That's a thing you can do!
I know, but when are you gonna do it?
I'm not, because once you reach a certain point, the majority of enemy attacks will do much more than 12 damage. And at that point, I might as well just do an Achilles mode run where everything kills you in one hit. So, as is the style at the time, we have unlocked the Nightmare Gate, which is a very, very special thing.
What is?
It has a unique gimmick that you do not see anywhere else in the game, and is fascinating and is terrifying. So, it's 2:42. I don't see myself. 2:42 a.m. in the morning right now. I don't see myself doing this in one shot. But I do want to give anyone watching this a little taster as to what is up ahead for the future. So,
See who's watching.
well, it's you and Zephyr when he comes back with his food.
Yeah, and Brian is still here.
I never actually played the demo, so this is a little different. But if you'll notice, there are fires on the ground. This tile set, I believe, is taken from Order of Ecclesia, and there is a shadow of a Monstar along with the normal monster. And in fact, if you look very closely, I don't think it'll come out in the footage, but there are these transparent little, I can actually see transparent little, radii encircling the fires. So, maybe your weapons can trigger that switch's shadow. The gimmick of this entire Nightmare Gate is shadows.
Oh no.
And you can manipulate the light to direct the shadows to where you want them to go. This is a shadow barrier. It will not go away unless you hit a shadow stretch. Number 2, shadows from traps are harmful to you. So you have to dodge 2 versions of each trap. The physical object and the shadow that it casts.
Oh, I see the raid guy.
And when you include multiple light sources, the shadows can get fucking nuts. Oh, up. Are you seeing what Zephyr Burst is putting down? Are you smelling what he's cooking? Are your eyes not beholden to this wonderful trick of majesty?
Are you not entertained?
Also,
this is actually, I feel like this is a pretty easy game.
Huh?
Sorry. I feel like this is a pretty easy gimmick to make. You just have to make the asset twice.
Trust me, it's not.
To program it?
To program something like this and to make it not shit, because the next title screen will also mention it, but in the original version of this gate, Claire also had a shadow, and you had to protect that shadow from other shadow enemies, which caused a whole bunch of fuckery. It basically meant you were controlling 2 characters with the same inputs. Okay.
Well, that sounds, but
Yeah,
for these,
Claire
like,
used
traps,
to also cast a shadow. If her shadow touched the trap's shadow, you took damage. Use the menu teleport function if it's too much for you.
Yeah.
I beat the first room relatively quickly.
Who knows? Maybe that's one of what the new stuff he made be.
I mean, maybe. Ooh, you can, like...
But yeah, all you really have to do
I don't know
is
why I'm running into some severe slowdown on the frame rate here.
probably too many things. With the weird triangle things that I like.
Those are the shadows of each spike.
Yeah.
It's as
But I'm
ridiculous
saying-
as it's... Oh my god.
Yeah, it's probably there's too many things on screen, I think.
Oh boy. I can see that ghost dancer's shadow in the fucking distance. Yeah, there he is. Away with you, criminal.
That's
All
not
right.
how. I don't think that's how shadows work.
Alright. Nope. I mean, obviously it's not quite perfect, but the fact that this is a gimmick is all is fascinating to me. It is also kinda hard. Shit. There we go. There we go. Well, there's Brian with some hot takes, and I don't doubt it. Clear casting her own Shao that you also had to manage on top of all this shit seems a little ridiculous. Ow. Ah, you can't dash over that. Okay, what the fuck? He just warped. Not his shadow, like the actual enemy just decided to... Well, shit. I want my sweet pot pie chicken. So, you need to trigger the shadows, and you also need to trigger the shadow switches. So... Damn it. I'm always bad at these. I also don't want to die, because I'm pretty sure I'm close to the end here. And by the close to the end, I mean close to the end of this particular room, obviously. Oh, wow. Well, that was easy. That takes care of the shadow real quick, but... I just want to hit these. I know it's literally for a single piece of chicken, but like, come on.
It's worth it. That help. Ilvo needs chicken badly. Oh no,
That's how you're supposed to do it. One burning desire must nearly reach the heavens. I mean, I don't think that's how I did it. Yeah, that's how I did it. So yeah, it's basically a hint to tell you where exactly you want to position those, even though I solved it by myself.
You ever play Gauntlet Legends?
Yes! I played the shit out of that game when I was a child. I don't remember this no dashing zone being here. The fuck is this?
Why didn't you take the chicken?
I did take the chicken.
Oh, there. For some reason you went backward.
Alright, you can purify the beast, but only for a short while. What are you scrying? Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Okay, so Wallmaster is a very special thing. This unique enemy, which should be in the Zelda gates, is a rather annoying attribute in that only its shadow will damage you. You can't hurt it can't hurt you. The hand itself will go after you, but really need to watch out for that shout. This thing also cheats, since it's hard to see where it's casting its shout from. Wallmasters, blah, blah. That's fine. Not only do I want the Nightmare Gates to be more difficult than their predecessors, as well as carrying some of the same theme, I wanted them to have something unique. It's not only always successful in that regard, but Gate C, I feel, found something unique. Yeah, that's certainly true. I wanted to keep things fairly simple with the execution. The shadows create seemingly complicated scenarios without actually being complex. I mean, now that Claire isn't a fucking, like... Okay, I need to figure out how to navigate these thorns. Okay. That's how you do it. shit. Oh, shit. At least hitting him renews the timer. Okay. There we go. Takes care of that shadow. I should keep going up here. Damn it! What the fuck? Ah! Pain in my ass. Okay. Okay! Yeah, that thing casts a shadow up above. Oh, come on. I need to make this... I need to solve this jumping puzzle. What do you think about the term jumping puzzles?
Jumping puzzles?
Yeah, the term.
What do you mean? The term?
It's so
I don't
silly.
really have
to me.
anything. I don't have any problem with the term itself. I have a problem with the execution because it's rare. I get very annoyed about jumping puzzles.
I think it's like a fucking misnomer, it feels like.
How come?
I mean, what do you mean, how come? Isn't it obvious?
It's a puzzle where you jump. I don't get how that's a misnomer.
It's just used for people dealing with platforming segments in games that don't really seem to be created for it.
I mean, I think it's just a puzzle that has jumping around it, so I don't see the
Ooh!
problem.
Ooh! Okay, that is indeed what I wanted to do.
But, like, after playing
shit.
Xenogears makes me...
Hey, blah, yes I am still recording.
Fucking hate Xenogears.
Okay. Thank you, Zed.
Man. I don't like
I'm also shocked that I'm still recording, blah, but, like, I got into a really good groove and finished the entirety of Gate 3 while you were gone. Okay, alright. Oh.
Like, Xenogears has jumping puzzles, and it's an RPG. It's an RPG with random encounters. So, yeah. I'm sure you can imagine how bad that is. And the thing is, the original game on PS... There's a strategy you'd use in the original PS1 game, version of the game.
Yeah, I heard about this.
Where you just wait when you hear the disc start spinning faster, you stop and not do anything and let the battle start. But that doesn't work in the PS3 version.
Blah, welcome to something that I don't think has ever been in any other game ever, which is, yeah, removing clear shadow, remove the biggest level design obstacle, and kept things less complicated for the player. Caution, no dashing allowed here. Why? Because reasons. I am making really good progress here. I'm kind of shocked. Uh-huh. Now. Woo! Oh boy! This is fascinating. Okay, still can use my sub-weapons, though. Of course, now we have spikes on movable platforms with the shadows being shifted about. So we're gonna have some fun tonight, boys.
Fun.
Oh god, that's not what I wanted. What are you doing tonight, Blah? Oh my god. I want to cut that rope.
This is a really interesting mechanic.
Right?
I like it when games play with background and foregrounds.
Okay, that's right, you can't.
Like, there's that one time...
Fucking keeps disconnecting. It's done that like 20 times this stream. And like, I still can play the fucking game. You were watching the All-Star game? Did you get your game on? Did you go play?
Did you get your game on? Get your game on?
Okay. Yeah. Damn it. I don't know why I didn't jump there. Ah, shit, that's right. Shit! Traps her a lot. Okay. Beyond it. Ah! Ah! Oh, Claire, you card. Well. Okay, now I'm actually getting, like, stuck on the easiest parts. Which is, like, ridiculous, because I already beat them. Ah! Double ah! Okay. Nope. That's a bait. Yeah, I know it is! There we go. You love it. No, damn it. I need to cut the rope first. Alright. This part is, like, I don't know how to dodge that damage. That damage baffles me. Although, I have already made it to the end of the nightmare fight. That's crazy. That took 15 minutes. I'm really proud of myself, guys. Apparently Claire doesn't get to fight anything. Blah, blah, blah. Sick burn. Something is obviously here. It's Blackmore. Wait, did he actually change the title correctly? Anything you gotta watch out for is his shadow. If you duck, you can't be hit by either him or his shadow, well, as long as you aren't close. Can be hard to read his movements since he's so erratic with them. As the fight moves on, that flame will move to the right, which will cause the shadows to project more towards you. You're gonna need to watch the wave pattern in his arms to see when he has an opening for you to jump and hit. It takes double damage from close-up attacks. Probably isn't a good idea to wait until your energy recharges for holy water unless you're really good at dodging those meteors. I wanted to make Blackmore himself less threatening in the shadow. Is it not Blackmoor? I don't know why he kept this typo for so long. What keeps fucking disconnecting? Oh my god. So yeah, the whole deal is that his fucking spaghetti arm shadow man shit shit. He's gonna use a big sword. I'm out of hearts already? Thankfully, like, tagging someone with your hair whip gives you, like, 2 hearts. I really appreciate that. That might be part of the skills? Yeah, okay. Okay. Alright. He's getting really close now, and I literally have the tentacles of Cthulhu on my ass.
I feel like this is a boss from another game. I don't know.
It's from Order of Ecclesia. I recognize this boss. It's actually technically close to like half of a boss from Order of Ecclesia. I'm shocked his resistance hasn't gone down at all. Ah, come on. Come on. Shit.
And
this the end of this nightmare gate?
Of course, every Nightmare Gate ends with a boss.
Oh no.
I need to make sure he doesn't do his fucking... Okay. Alright. I understand. It's very hard to hit him. Just be patient. Just wait for your opportunity to show up. Okay, he's gonna do his thing now. Wall is now off limits. Okay, I should be dashing through this shit more, but it's really hard to determine what to dash through because of how far you go when you dash. Ah, and you don't have an air dash, so the fact you have to jump in order to hit him. Alright. No. Stop trying to grope me. No. Please. Anything but this. Ah! God damn it. Wow. They'll just pop you up. Nope. Over here. Really? Both of those missed? Damn it, really? I'm barely like halfway done with him. Fuck, this fight is slow. Okay. No. Oof. 4 swords? Not to be confused with the Zelda title of the same name? Woo! No! I'm pretty sure if I take one more hit, I'm toast. This is really fucking terrifying. Jesus. It gets claustrophobic.
Yeah, you can tell. You'd like lose half. You'd have like this alcove. God shit. Half of it dead black. The other half you can't get to because there's a big monster in the way. And even if you could, the other half is covered in fire. And above you, you have another shadow boss.
Well, just... It's like a stand with his own stand.
Yeah.
I mean, like, the cool thing about, what's it called? The cool thing about Blackborn Order of Ecclesia is that he was basically a JoJo character who you just fucking murder. He doesn't have a story or anything, he's just a dude who uses a shadow to try and kill you. And this boss fight contains just his shadow, which is also casting a shadow. Don't ask me how that works, 'cause I don't fucking know. Oh my god. Touching the wall to 6.
Are you gonna be watching... Wait, do you even like fighting games, Zelda?
Kinda? Not like exclusively.
I was wondering if you were gonna watch Evo.
I mean, I don't watch Evo streams as much as most people expect me to. God damn it, I should have known he was gonna do that when he reeled back.
Well, that's fine. That's why I asked. I didn't expect you.
Yeah. Just do that little chip damage. Every hit counts. Oh! Please don't... Please do not, like... fucking air dash forward. Nah. When it loses any and all credibility, blah. Shut up. Oh, you're one of those people, aren't you? Oh, man.
I mean, is he wrong? It's not. I mean, it is a joke, but I hate playing competitive Smash so much. I hate playing Smash now. I used to like it back when I didn't play anything competitively. But then it's like, I hate playing Smash.
What do you even play competitively nowadays?
Well, lately I haven't played much, generally, just because I don't feel like playing. The only game that I own that people still play is really Street Fighter V. You know how I feel about Street Fighter V. Do you know how I feel about Street Fighter V?
You don't like it.
I don't like it, not one bit. But, so, like, I plan on getting Tekken, but I don't plan to play that too competitively. I just kinda wanna play that. Because, yay, cute girls punching people.
What is this exactly?
What?
I'm a little distracted.
Oh, sorry, I was just saying how I really want to play Tekken.
I mean, I'm not complaining because the talk is... Fuck! The talk is good to fill air as I try to smash my face against this. Why? Oh my god.
I believe
It
you.
just disconnected, reconnected 3 times in a row.
My computer does this. I don't know if it's like some computer itself.
I wonder if Windows 10 is a fucking malware at this point, because sometimes I wonder.
That's
Hold on.
sometimes that's something I want to do. Is with, like, I wonder is it the computer or is it my controller?
Alright, I'm back.
There's even a little. I think it's the fucking controller.
I think it's the USB cord.
Yeah, same.
God damn it! I think having that one option might actually be that one option on might actually be useful for this fight. Cause
Which one?
my air bounce is working against me in this particular fight.
So you just want to drop like a rock?
I kinda do. I might have to activate the option that allows me to do that.
I want to start getting into speedrunning.
But the only thing you want to play are fucking RPGs.
Apparently there are a lot of RPG that's what I'm calling them right now, speedruns. There's apparently plenty of them. And I play other games. Right now I'm on an RPG kick again.
Meh. Oh my god. Whoo, boy.
Like, I'd really like to learn how to speedrun Sonic Adventure 2. That's something I really want. Sonic Adventure 2 is probably... Sonic Adventure 2 is my favorite terrible game ever. It's definitely my top 5 video games of all time. Right behind Persona 3 and Final Fantasy. It's like, it makes sense. I guess I understand, but like,
I like
learning how to
how fucking Vlad's
Yeah,
first fucking example is Sonic. Jesus, man.
Well, I mean, Sonic is the ultimate speedrun game.
I mean, kinda?
I mean, it was based off speedrunning.
Was
Like,
it?
The inspiration for Sonic came from the original producers playing Mario a bunch and trying to be as fast, trying to finish those levels as fast as possible. So he had an idea, is like, what if we make a game where you can do that? But no, like, there's this. I honestly got inspired.
Yeah! Woo!
From
Woo!
the other
Woo!
from the other day, I was watching.
Woo!
Yay!
Woo!
I watched a speed run for Final Fantasy VII. I think I mentioned this earlier in this stream. But
Oh my god! I accidentally jumped past one of the power-ups.
Oh no! Did you lose it forever?
I need to go back through that nightmare gate and get it.
Oh no!
Oh,
You idiot.
fuck. God's extended hand of mercy and imprisoned the beach within a dark empty cage. Where
Oh
he
yeah, I
sleeps.
just saw you and you hit the corner.
Oh, motherfucker.
Well,
Hold on, I
that's
can
your-
fix this. I know I can warp right to the boss room.
But the interesting thing about, like, the thing that got me, like, inspired me to start speedrunning was, again, the Final Fantasy VII speedrun. And it's like, it was such an interesting speedrun. It went on for 8 hours. It was an 8-hour stream, but what got me was like, holy shit, this is supposed to be like a 40-hour game, and you beat it in less than half that, in less than a quarter of that time. And it's like, fuck, man. Fuck.
So,
And the thing that interests me most about RPG speedruns is learning how to breaking the numbers, learning how to like manipulate the RNG in the game so it stops becoming RNG and you make the RNG your bitch. It's like, okay, I'm going to do this amount of damage this time.
there we go. Give me that.
And there's also this one cool thing in the Final Fantasy VII speedrun where apparently in every single cutscene there's an invisible cloud. Cloud is always on in every single cutscene, no matter what, even if he's not in the cutscene.
Alright.
So, in some cutscene, this invisible cloud can be moved.
Uh-huh.
In the second to last dungeon, I believe,
Right.
during a cutscene, there is an invisible cloud off screen, and if you run to the right, you can still control cloud during this cutscene. And if you run to the right, you skip an entire dungeon.
I'll
You
do
just
it.
go straight to the boss fight, and it was
Alright,
like,
I'm gonna buy some force armor. I'm gonna buy the second bottle, which I can get now. So yay! Now both characters can fight things.
Are you done for today?
I am close. Because
Close.
let's be clear, I did way more than I expected to do. Yeah, all of the defensive abilities, all of the defensive equipment is really good.
Isn't it like 3 a.m. already?
Is indeed 3 a.m. where I live. So, the fascinating thing is that in this game, Jerry and Claire have differentiated dashes.
Yeah,
Whereas,
you've explained.
whereas Claire does the standard, like, immediate jump into the air DT1 style dash. Jerry's been gifted with Castlevania-style back and forward dashes that he can chain together at will. And since the city has infinite dash energy, you can do this. And enter the world of 20XDX.
I'm confused. What's happened?
Watch the stream.
Yeah, you understand.
Do you understand now?
Oh no, you haven't done anything. Oh, dash stand. You got an achievement,
I did indeed get an achievement for dash dancing.
and now you have a permanent shadow behind you.
I have a sick-ass shadow whenever I dash, so yeah, it's great.
But then it gets stuck on you. A while until you go
Well,
to the next-
here's the thing. Brian actually taught me this in, what's it called? He taught me this in this one stream, but the dash iframes are additive. Meaning, if you dash in place long enough, you can basically have entire seconds where you run while the dash invulnerability effect is still affecting you.
But I'm guessing that's only for 6 fight.
That's not used in the game directly, but Brian listed a mind-boggling way to abuse that fact in order to walk through a pit of spikes and jump to a place you can't normally jump to without an upgrade layer in the game. And
That's
I'm staying... Wait, what the hell? I just
What?
noticed that was there!
What?
There was a skill point hidden behind the shrubbery? Goddamn!
That's
Also,
always the
more birds have appeared. Many more
Birds.
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 Like a potentially unsafe amount of birds.
Oh snap! You got it.
God, Alhide Castle's music is so good! It's so perfect! I'm glad I know where it's from now.
So
Alright,
let's see.
let me get into this 7th chapter. You're gonna
Okay,
go for
so-
early charge powers, right?
So I'm gonna guess the next.
You would
3
want
were-
that, wouldn't you, Brian? I'm sorry.
Trying to guess what the last 3 areas would. I'm guessing there's 3 more areas.
There are 3 more gates, you're correct. There are
Yeah, gates.
way
I'm
more than
guessing-
3 areas.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm guessing that there's gonna be a Metroid World, an X World. Can't guess what the last one.
So, both of your guesses are correct.
Yes. I
And-
thought something like this.
And fucking the Metroid gate makes Claire outrageously versatile, and you will see why when I get to
Does she-
it. That's
she
like
just put
20
on
hours
this-
from now.
Does she put on like the Zero suit?
No. These guys' sprites do not change throughout the entire game, outside of the weapons that they use.
I'm trying to guess what the last one would be. I'm guessing that's the next.
No. Okay, what's the deal with the vault, Cyrus? It's unstable at best, but still holding up. Did you find any way of keeping it closed up? No. It's not just a virus, but something within the vault itself. Since it's not acting as it should, we believe an entity inside is causing the lock to falter and leak these malicious bots. What if we go into the vault? Don't do that.
Third world's gonna be.
Yeah, it is really nigh impossible to guess the last gate. Brian is absolutely right. There's no guarantee that you would be able to make it out. And if something from inside is indeed the cause of these problems with it, then it's safe to assume it has control of the inner workings of the vault. It would be the equivalent of the distortion worlds we came across before. Yes.
It's gonna be a Shonen Jump All Stars game. Did I just guess it?
No. But you did not guess it, but I give you points because those do get used at some point in this game. And it's kind of great when they do.
The last game is Stein Gate.
I mean, that's also wrong, but points for trying. Just as Hexor had a fair amount of control over those places, whatever's inside the vault has that much control over it, if not more. So we're re-mentioning Hexor again because he's dead and absolutely not alive.
Or is he?
This is all speculation, though. Yeah, Claire and Jerry's sprites are both from Jump Ultimate All-Stars, the DS game.
Yeah, I know, you told me.
My idea was for one of us to go inspect the entrance. We couldn't get near it. The world gets fuzzy if we go anywhere near that area. I'm working on a program that should let you get through that. And while I'm uneasy with Cyrus's idea of going near that place, it seems to be the only option we have. What can we do while that's happening? So the plot has taken a R&D hiatus, essentially. What are we gonna do? X went out west a few moments ago before you arrived. He left in a hurry and did not explain why. Let's follow him. I'm picking up an access code from that area, but the wastegate exit is blocked. Hooray! Plot has advanced the game, and now a barrier is gone. Yay! X went up there in a hurry.
But yeah, Spider-Man Homecoming was really great. Probably
So, I don't quite know if I'll be able to make it to, Oh, hey, these guys are new. They argue that the program itself is oppressive, but once it announced its agreement to stay out of human affairs, it backed off. It even created this huge mass of land for us to expand and build upon. There are people out there that are actively trying to take the program down. I just don't get it, man. Oh boy.
Are we gonna fight business?
It's Petroleum Piranha. I get it. Don't forget to go back to previous areas for your new abilities. Check your map for places with collectibles. It displays where you're missing something. Yup, that does. What's your deal? Weren't you the businessman? No, your old man Sam. The one who wrote the virus knew what he was doing. He knew what parts of the program to target and how to conceal entities from the program's identification system. You've said that before. No, of course not. That'd be crazy. Oh yeah, you're the businessman. What's your deal? Barrier has been lifted. X wanted to head out this way for something, but he didn't say what. We got business. You got busting those viruses. Yeah! We're Battle Network now. We are busting viruses. We have to bust those viruses. The viruses are attacking. Damn these viruses.
Is the last area going to be Discord Travesty 1?
That'd be something. Did I just skip something again?
I don't know.
Played this game way back, like many others we've seen here. Blah, blah, blah. Jeremy's just generally grumpy today. What do you see? There's something really strong out here. His power level is through the roof. There's something really strong close by.
The last area gonna be...
The last area is Kirby? That'd be some shit.
Ta-da!
Well, considering the game has been updated, I don't know what the last area is anymore.
What? Did it get changed? Is it just gonna be computer worlds?
I don't know.
Why would the last area get changed?
I never say it got changed. I know
Well,
what the last world used to be.
Why would it be different?
I never said it would be different.
You just... be?
You idiot! More content was added to the game as of the latest big patch.
Oh, so is it the last area before is not going to be the last area?
Exactly.
Okay.
Alright, Chapter 7 is the first time the game will push the player to swap in the right character for various situations. It does need to be kept somewhat simple though, since it's the first time the game requires it. I wanted to ease a player into the game's concepts at a steadier pace. So, yes. I want to scan you. When breaking down fundamentally, these work almost exactly like the bees in the magical hills. I'm not sure what else to say about them, just watch that wind flap. It speeds up when they're about to charge. Another interesting behavior is that they'll sometimes run away instead of charging towards you. The small chance for the bat to retreat rather than attack came about through a bug at first. It looked humorous, so instead of completely removing it, the code was fixed up and the bat scripted to perform the action at a small chance. Neat. I mean, I really should probably stop playing, because it is late.
You should go to bed, man.
Oh my god. This fucking crab just took out 3/4 of my life.
Crap.
Crab people. Talk like crab. Walk like people. Yay! Now we even locked the shortcut. Wow!
Man, you took a lot of damage from that fucking crab.
I did. Brian, with the interesting information, apparently there was going to be Ninja Gaiden and Ghouls and Ghosts gates that got cut. I am fine with that. The game is big enough as it is. Although I do understand, what's it called? I do understand, Zephyr's willingness to want, to include as much fan service as he can in his fucking fan service game, which I adore. So, I've almost hit 20% item completion. I've been playing for 11 hours. I think now is a good time to cut it short for tonight.
Well, it's not cutting it short. Just cutting it. Because it's pretty long.
I mean, I have half the program chips. We're going at a really good clip. This is what? The 4th stream in the series now?
I think so.
I think I'm doing pretty good. I might be able to finish this before we hit 30. Ilvo, what the hell are you talking about? That doesn't match up with the pace you've been blowing through the game so far. Yes, I know. Goodbye, everyone.